Hey guys,
Right
hey
now?
guys.
Oh, stream is starting.
Hey guys, it's me. Is me. Oh, it says Nocturne. Hold on. The fire is gone.
It actually is. That's true.
That is correct.
That's
I can
true.
confirm this. I was there.
Yeah, this fire is out of control.
I'm gonna burn
Oh,
the city, burn the city.
Stan, did you? I wonder what Stan told Jack to do for the name of his session.
No, I did it.
I didn't tell Jack to do anything.
Wait, really?
That's just something that people say. That's not like a lyrical thing. What are you talking about?
But it has been
Lyrical.
songs still, hasn't it?
It's
What?
an ultra
Has it
song.
actually?
The fire is
Oh.
gone? Yeah, that's Ultra Kill.
Of course, yeah.
Why would I be involved in this?
Oh, sorry, there's no parentheses in that title, you're right.
No, why would I be involved in this? That's an Ultra Kill song.
Everyone did not get an
Fire
updated
is
sprite.
gone.
Mune.
That's like
got
the
an updated
terminal
sprite. Look at Mune. Oh, Mune, new sprite.
Good job, Monet!
Oh,
Yay!
Yeah.
fancy.
Evil
I'm gonna be honest.
He stands
Like,
out so much. He stands out so much.
It stands out a lot.
does it? Does it?
Everybody's
Yes,
in a
look
different
at it.
style at this point.
Yeah, look at him.
Favoritism much. Now,
I don't know. I didn't like his original avatar.
I feel like we should have
Um,
waited
it's
for
cooler. It is cooler.
at least Sonori to show up. But
That's what I was
guess
saying.
we're
But
here now.
Kirby's a bit of a,
Why did you listen to Kirby though?
Yeah, it's
You're
true.
the DM,
That's
Jack. You
That's
just stop
true.
the stream and restart it later.
Of course, of course.
Every
Well, like,
No.
he didn't give a definite time. And, like, he said, I'll be there literally at exactly 12, then maybe a bit earlier or later. It's been a bit later, and we can't just wait 30 more minutes without knowing that he's gonna be here.
I
That
think we just
doesn't make
go,
sense.
and if Anori gets here, Lyric wakes up. If not, Lyric is stuck in like stasis.
Sonori just went online in Discord.
Oh,
And then
Too late.
went off
He's too late.
immediately.
He's too late. He's
He
too late.
just checked his phone, I
Yeah.
assume.
he's typing right now, guys.
Oh,
Live.
Jack, I just forgot. Like 2 weeks ago, you made a bad joke, and I said I was leaving Edenkites call because of it. So see you later. I'm
Oh,
going.
dang it!
Yeah.
Darn.
Oh, the power's out.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did not know that.
Did not.
we
not
did,
know
he
what-
said so.
Oh,
You didn't tell us.
Look at Edenkite's chat. You have access.
Kirby
Edenkite's chat in the server.
Kirby leaving out information.
In the server.
It's literally there. What are you blind?
Be a bitter. Ah, there. Yeah, it does say that.
So because Monet was the first avatar that I made, I did not realize how many details every other single character would have.
I'm gonna throw myself dagger.
I will say,
Jack, that's so rude.
talk to myself. Talk to myself, Jack. You can use talk to myself. You don't have to.
Well, I
This is so much effort.
didn't. So you know what?
Well, he didn't when he did it first.
Wait, what the hell?
Also,
Why are you doing this? Taro, you got to stop Jack. Switch the tabs.
Terran's a
There we
perfect
go.
overability.
Delete ISO's cheat. Delete ISO's cheat.
No!
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Jack, what's that?
Is that good enough? Is that
What's that, Jack?
decent enough? Yeah.
Jesus
that's good.
Christ.
There we go. Okay, cool. That's GM rolling, Gemini. Doesn't
Why am I
even work.
GM? Why is Mini GM rolling?
I don't know.
I want to make sure I'm not GM rolling.
I don't know why you would.
I'm not.
You know, not sure.
Why? Why?
But regardless.
Hey, check this out.
oh, that's pretty cool. Is that Mark of Nemeth nature?
No, it's gone. I can't see it anymore.
The fire?
Yeah,
okay,
no.
I scrolled up.
It's falling slash.
Like the fire?
I scrolled up.
Like the fire is gone?
They
Anyway,
stole
sorry,
it.
we're long overdue here. Welcome,
Oh yeah, we're live. I forgot.
Right. That is the
welcome,
thing.
Welcome.
Now that Stan woke up, I need to turn him back down on Discord.
Welcome.
I've been awake for a while.
I can't
Yeah,
do
I
the
know.
intro.
Good morning.
Welcome to Edenkite's Call. Today we are joined by Caitlin.
That's me.
Oh, okay. Mune.
Yeah, hi.
Planson.
Hey, Jack.
That's
Is it
me.
okay if I interrupt you again?
Go on, sure.
All right, thanks.
I sold.
Hey,
Hello.
Blanson. Blanson.
Plans.
Blanson. Oh, I forgot my character voice.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, we
It
were
was, like,
supposed to do
real
that in
low.
character.
No.
It was pretty low. It went down like an octave or two.
Yeah, it's down 10 octaves. You,
You don't
can't
have to
even
do
hear
anything
it, actually.
really. When you
Yes,
think about
but
it,
I want to. But I want to very badly.
Okay, Planson, go.
And it's slightly different every session because,
Planson.
like, I can't
has been, yes.
ever remember it.
Planson, go. You got this.
Planson?
Of course.
What?
You're like,
What?
I'm Planson.
No,
Jack,
Planson-
open your damn session.
Oh, yeah.
But Planson just wouldn't even say anything, like, on the
okay,
name call.
okay.
He would just, like, look at you.
Okay.
There's no
Welcome.
words that would go here. I
Welcome.
can keep rambling, though.
Welcome.
He's like,
Thanks for the
Planson's
permission to
like,
interrupt you again, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Oh,
We're not.
Planson's like, ice to meet you.
it's annoying.
The writer back on.
Oh, Tara,
Hi.
the gift worked.
Oh,
I'm on my
thanks.
phone. My head is doing something downstairs.
Oh,
Is
okay.
there no
Glad
noise
to hear it.
suppression?
Lyrics here in spirit.
I'm right here.
If only Lyric was still.
Yeah, you're like a ghost until you get on your PC.
You're like a ghost.
Jesus fucking
You're astral
Christ.
projecting.
I swear to God,
Like-
it's like every single time I tell my parents, like, oh yeah, I have to do this specific thing
Dude,
at
we're on
this
stream.
specific time
Nori, we're on
this
stream.
specific...
Nori, I just want to say that we're
You could have
live.
warned me.
Now is the warning. This is the warning, bud.
This is the warning.
Thanks for not fucking warning.
This is the warning. This is the warning.
Alright. I'm blackmailing Inori for this
Regardless,
information.
Regardless,
His parents
Better
are
than
sad.
10 minutes of a stream starting screen, let's say.
regardless, hello, Lyric, whom is also here.
I almost
Hi.
wanted to not say anything and let him like
That's evil.
go on a rant,
No, that's just mean.
That's
That's,
just
just mean.
Regardless,
but I'm not
welcome.
mean.
Welcome.
What's mean is not telling me beforehand.
I pinged. At here. in
It's 12
streams.
minutes after.
How are we supposed to know? Like, how are we supposed to know you're gonna come in here
Okay, yeah.
and then like start like?
Dude, act like a baby.
We are 12. It's got 8 minutes. We have not started.
Okay.
Um,
I would consider this starting, actually.
I-
This
I
is
wa-
pretty good.
I'm gonna redo the roll call.
Hey, check this
I
out.
could be 12 minutes
We
late.
don't need to.
We do.
No, we don't.
Today we are joined by Lyric,
Hi, it's me.
Caitlin,
We're all done. We did it. We got
Wait,
everybody.
but he said what I said last time. What the fuck?
Monet,
Who fucking who?
Okay.
Planson,
See, they call him Planson, despite the fact that nobody.
he's obviously grilled, and Isold.
Hello.
My Wi-Fi's back.
Oh, awesome.
No, that's
There we go.
horrible.
Wait, can we
Oh,
get
man.
another lyric introduction or two?
So,
Sure.
last time on Edenkites Call the Party, after some funny traveling and barbed wiring, made it to Lyono, the City of Flames, during the festival and explored a bit and had some fun and whatnot and everything. And, well, you walk
Oh,
around.
Kirby, you were thinking
or-
of The Flame Is Gone. That's a different song.
I see.
Oh, that
Party
took me a while.
explored a bit and such, quite fun. And as they went to watch the King's Speech, a masked individual appeared, stole the Grand Flame, like the big centerpiece, and fucking left.
No, actually, something happened right after that. We got him!
Yeah, you got him.
And then he left.
And then he left anyways.
Yeah,
He had that dog in him, or something.
something like that.
Get that flame in him.
He had that flame in him.
That fire.
That fire, it's out of control. I'm gonna burn this city, burn this city.
Well, actually, it seemed pretty in control.
Prince Ferdinand mentioned.
This must be Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Hey, where's Camo?
Not here right now.
Not here.
At all.
Right.
Maybe.
Oh, by the way,
Nobody's
change your
entirely
names.
sure. Mm,
We
Oh,
don't
right,
need to,
yeah.
We're not on stream.
Yeah. But
Oh,
you
right,
know,
yeah.
man. Listen, I can fix that. Not right now, though. I believe we will.
What do you-
We'll start off where we left off, or at least as a recap of what happened after that. I will put on some music. Let me find something good. How's about? I could just use the Leono one, but that's a bit too happy.
Suddenly really want to play Rabbit and Steel. This is weird.
Here's like one note.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Need an extension that blocks
I thought
Twitch ads.
that was the
Oh.
opening like sound to
Some-
like smell of the game.
Somebody needs to make an extension that blocks Twitch ads, and they need to make it now.
Maybe.
Which is a really weird anti-ad block. It's stupid.
So, I'd say about 2 days ago, the flame was stolen.
It's a fire. Never mind.
Citizens of Leono have been gathered for an assembly near where the flame once was. I would assume that you would all attend. Again, if you wouldn't attend, please do tell me. But like a kind of like emergency gathering, I suppose.
Yeah.
This would take place also in the same place as you are now. So, I mean, that's convenient, isn't it?
Mhm.
So, in fact, you drew him as Minos Prime. Okay. That's good to know.
That wasn't me this time.
Do you think someone just like threw a torch on where the fire was just to like maybe see if it would work?
Gathering
Like it'd be funny.
near where the flame once was. You do see the king in the place where he was before, while he is also surrounded, or at least he has two of his guard near him. As he looks down upon the people and begins to speak. Citizens, a great disaster has befallen us. My guard has been diligent in attempting to remedy the situation, as you might have seen it. Most importantly, we've set up song, flame charm, heat lamps around to try and ward off the snow. However, nothing is as powerful as the Grand Flame. As such, it will be colder. That is natural. If you get cold, be sure to huddle around the heat lamps, as they will serve their purpose for as long as they can. We are diligently searching for the flame, and will do all we can to bring it back. We do not know who the culprit is, however, they will be brought to justice. I can promise you that as king. Additionally, we are allowing volunteering. As my guard is vast and powerful, however, I believe strength in numbers allows us to achieve greater heights. If you wish to join a squadron or help with the search, you may find an ability to apply via your nearest outpost. Not that it is required, but if you feel like serving your city, then I would greatly appreciate it. I know these are dark and scary times, however, and he kind of like looks around silently. I, as your leader, will make sure we get back to safety. That is my promise. The crowd is kind of like dead silent. Not in disapproval, just like, well, in attention, I guess. Additionally, as the king kind of like looks down again at the crowd, do stay safe, no matter what. I will hold another speech should the need arise. That is all. As the king kind of like abruptly walks into his chambers from the balcony. Are you guys like adding ad libs like onto the?
Yeah, some of them are.
Are you adding ad libs?
Disaster. Ward off snow. Dark and scary.
Oh wait, hold on. The window share is fucked up and spooky because I played.
The king's up there rapping, and then the guards are like ad-libbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fix the window share, you fool.
Yeah, because we were playing Hades yesterday.
This is what happens when you play Hades for the goddamn extravaganza awards.
And it was awesome. Why are you such a little bitch?
You were playing.
We took 20 hours.
I'm glad I left early.
Yeah,
I closed it for the time you were playing Hades.
Yeah, everyone left Jack.
What, you
What's
can't
up, man?
respect good
Telling me-
media?
You're telling me I uploaded Hades
No.
content on the VODs channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking down that VOD.
Why do you not like Hades?
You're gonna get copyright struck.
No, I just want to make fun of you. That's all.
Oh, I see. How did
What
I
happened to
have this?
Unbeatable, Stan? Think of the good times.
We had so many people. We could have ran
Bro,
like
I
Jackbox
love
or
watching
something.
just the stream of Jack struggling to fit his window.
There you go. That should do, right?
I'm hungry.
There we go. Also, the avatars are so tiny.
Yeah, because I decided downside.
I like the bar thing taking up like a third of the screen.
It's like
just for
most
fun.
of
Yeah.
the stream. Like the
Do
majority.
you want me to make something new for that?
That would
Because
be
like
awesome.
there's
A real
Okay,
overlay?
can you start by getting rid of it?
Fine.
Yeah, start by like not using it this session, thanks.
Where's the chat overlay, Jack?
I thought it looked cool.
Where's the
Oh, you
chat
suck.
overlay,
It
Jack?
does, but it's fucking massive.
Where is the chat overlay, actually?
Jack, where's the chat overlay?
Oh, there it
God
is.
damn it, Jack.
I found it.
Where's Mark William?
I found it. No, hold on.
Where's Marcus
supposed to-
Aurelius?
I found the chat overlay.
Supposed to have the chat overlay an hour ago.
There, chat overlay. It's here. Now.
Yay,
chat.
okay.
Who the hell is Mark William?
Anyways, as always going on, the crowd mostly is dead silent after the king finishes his speech. As one of the guard, kind of like, not dead, no. One of the guard actually steps up.
Yeah, the chat overlay is in fact not there.
We have eyewitness reports of a wave of water passing through the streets.
Oh.
Gulp.
This is no evidence, however. Should we find a culprit to this, there will be dire consequences. We stand aligned with the beliefs of many others, and as such a practice is outlawed. With no more or fewer words, the guard walks away too. As almost like instantly after the speech finishes, the crowd starts to disperse.
Well, it's a good thing nobody saw me cast that spell.
Lyrics say that out loud or something?
No, that was out of character.
Lyric, I hate to tell you this, but everyone in the party is pretending for your sake. Like
Yeah,
we all
That's
know.
not true.
Just as plain
I don't think that's true.
confused.
Kieran's kind of like spooked out a little. The first time going to the City of Flames. And this happens.
It's not the City of Flames anymore.
Maybe not.
They should just call it the city,
City of
and they
Flames.
should have 25.
Yeah,
Now's
City
not a
of
time
Flames,
to be joking.
I guess.
This is bad.
I think joking kind of like lightens the mood a little bit.
It is a.
Regardless,
I think we should volunteer.
Well, yeah, we don't have much else to do.
is this really our responsibility? They have
Yeah.
guards.
Aren't we still looking
Yeah,
for that
That
storm
guy's pretty
thing?
powerful.
Well, clearly the guards aren't going to fix this on their own because we're the ones who caught the guy. So, I think if anyone's going to do it, it should be us.
What's in it for us? If anything, we'd be better off helping them by fixing the main problem, which is what we're here for.
I agree with Monet here.
Well,
Maybe this is related to the main problem.
I mean, I kind of want to help, but at the same time, you guys are doing the fighting.
No matter what, I'm going to help.
I guess.
Better we don't divide the party.
Choice.
It makes sense. It is the place you live after all.
It's my people.
Your people, yeah.
I just feel kind of obligated.
Alas, another party vote, it seems. I'd like to ask who in the party wishes to go help.
Caitlin
I-
raises her hand.
Lyric raises his hand.
Mine raises his hand.
Isolde and Planson absent from this.
Yeah. Isolde will abstain.
Kieran kind of like shakily half raises his hand.
Kieran, you think you have voting rights?
Oh,
What the fuck?
but by that,
I
shouldn't
believe
Caitlyn
that's-
be exempt from this?
What?
Okay.
He does not say that.
I believe that's 4
Um,
out of 7. So
Caitlyn. Caitlyn bribed. Caitlyn bribed Kieran by giving him like a race car bed.
my bed is a race car, so
Thunder Call
Go-
McQueen.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up.
so yeah, I think that's a winning vote.
Right. Well, I guess we'll go sign up, right?
Why not? Also, where's
I wonder who else is signing up.
Who's this?
Oh,
As I'd say the party begins their trek over to one of the many outposts. The City of Flames is now far less. Well, there are far less festivities than before. As the king said, there are these pretty tall heat lamps set up around the city, powered by flame charm. But obviously, with no one feeding into them constantly, they will die out eventually. You see people kind of sitting around them. Not that you need to sit around them to be warm, but it's warmest where they are. Isolde, notably, as you're walking past, you see that kid. Sitting
Id.
by one of them. The kid you
Is
met
it-
and introduced your entire party to.
Oh, kid.
The
Uh,
the kid just kind of looks at you, not really in a "oh look it's you" way, but looks at you and looks down again. Such is such.
Okay. Still pretty excited to see the kid, actually. Walks up and like, hey kid, why are you looking
Hi.
so down?
It's cold. I mean,
Oh, I
everyone
can't
else
be-
is cold. There's a big meanie. Meanie stole the fire.
Oh.
Don't worry, don't worry. As the kid kind of smiles beamingly instantly. The Blazing Guard
No.
is super cool, and they're gonna get the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll catch him, alright?
Yeah.
Hope you can last the winter without that heat.
Well, we'll see.
But,
I bet the flame will be back in no time.
yeah, I sure hope so as well. I'll make sure of it, actually.
Thanks. You're awesome.
Thanks, kid. And Isolde waves the kid off. Goodbye.
As the party continues onwards, oh sorry, is the let's see, is that the chat? There's the chat. There you are. As the, oh wait, let me turn off the chat actually real quick. I gotta do something. As the chat continues, as the party continues
The
on,
journey continues.
your journey continues.
Jack is famously incapable of multitasking. It's funny because usually whenever he's trying to do two things at once, he just narrates the thing that he shouldn't be narrating.
Right, yeah, that happens a lot. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm trying to add a song that I downloaded and I forgot to add. Let me see.
See, there it is. There it is.
There it is.
Good effort. I appreciate it, man.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, this is it. Never mind, I got it. As the party continues onwards. Besides that, there obviously isn't very much to see.
Yeah.
As you make it to one of these outposts. Now they're not they're pretty hastily put together. I'd say these small, well not small, but wooden stalls, I guess. You see groups of like blazing guard around the city, mostly patrolling and getting ready for missions and such, going out in groups to look. As you make it to one of the outpost stalls, who would be the one to go in first?
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was obvious.
Yeah.
It makes sense, Caitlin,
Yeah.
Caitlin walking up, there is a person behind the counter. Or behind the stall. As she regards you with a warm look, despite the consequences. Hello. Would you like to sign up?
I would.
Right. Is it just you?
There are 5 others.
5 others. Okay. Could you all?
I don't know
sign
who
your
else
names?
came in the room.
Moon is there.
Clear's there.
You all sign your names here.
Yep.
Um,
Reska's also there, but
Mune
was
signs
asleep.
Mune instead of Mune.
So technically,
okay. Welcome, Mune.
How does she know?
Caitlin's just gonna pull out her gilded ink and sign with that.
Fancy bastard. As everyone signs their name, the woman takes back the paper, like scans it over. Right. You're actually in luck we're in luck for you guys signing up right now. We haven't really gotten much, and there is a group going out real soon. To brief you quickly, we're looking into a cave where we suspect this person may have gone. Again, we have known nothing about them, but I figure if we trace their steps, we may be able to learn a bit more, find the fire, and such. I don't really know the motivations myself, but I trust the Blazing Guard more than anything else in this city.
I understand.
I am beyond happy for your patronage, and I hope the help of citizens such as yourself can save this city. Really, I do appreciate it. I assume everyone appreciates it, and it's brave, for sure.
I swear to protect this city.
Thank you.
And as Caitlin says that, the ink on the page, the gold ink, turns red.
no. I hope you don't break that promise.
As the woman kind of like regards the paper again, like as this happens, her eyes kind of like widening slightly, but then going back to normal, not really knowing what you did, but yeah, seems like you vowed. They'll be round the exit soon. Show them this, as she hands like slips of paper to all of you, and they'll know you're a part of the squad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, go forth, I suppose. I hope you succeed. And stay safe.
Aye, aye.
I'm honestly more concerned about that talk of a tide turner in town.
Yeah.
As...
Sounds like it could get pretty dangerous, especially in the cold.
Especially in the cold. Kieran, grabbing his slip of paper, although he doesn't seem to be wanting to do any type of fighting, looks at you guys. You know, one of you really has to teach me how to fight sometime.
Not it.
Don't we all have a bit of... Not it, yep.
What? The guys, I don't want to be useless.
Okay,
I mean, you
fine.
could probably pick up some casting yourself.
Casting, I mean, I never really tried. My parents...
Come on, we all have a bit of song in us.
My parents were both thunder callers, but I never really, like, trained in it, so I don't really know how to do it.
I'm sure you'd be able to.
How come your parents never taught you any of this stuff?
Well, I didn't see it necessary. I never asked.
Different families, I guess.
Maybe. As
Hmm,
you
Caitlin?
continue onwards-
It's up to you.
Okay.
Woohoo! As the party continues onwards, moving forwards to the entrance of Lyono, you see multiple groups of the Blazing Guard, which I probably should elaborate. The Blazing Guard is the name of the guarding military force, the Knights. As the Blazing Guard, groups of them standing near the gates. You see, let's see, you see them mostly just talking to each other, though they wear very, intimidating armor. They are like you. As you see a group of them ready to set off. Seems like the group you're supposed to go to. I don't think there's, actually, no. You know what? You can, go talk to them first, actually.
You guys want to go do that? I mean, if we'll be working with them, so...
Yeah, why not?
Mune is just like tagging along.
Yeah, same with Lyric.
Alright.
Sorry, my mouth is super dry.
Think Soul's gonna drag Caitlyn along with her. Come on.
I assume
Fine
Caitlyn
by
will be
me.
leading, if anything.
Yeah.
I mean, she didn't... Kirby didn't say anything.
I mean, I know all about them.
Oh, that's why I figured it'd be best to bring you along. Come on, introduce us to them, you know?
I don't think they all know me personally, Isold, but I appreciate it. Also, did I get it right this time?
Oh, you actually realized you were pronouncing my name wrong? How joyous. Yes,
Well,
you
keep
did.
correcting me, and I'm trying.
Alright. I mean... Alright. Hold on, the Soul's just gonna walk up to them.
Yeah, Kieran kind of
Hello.
comes forwards with you.
Oh.
These guys look awesome, by the way.
Kieran, I don't think they should know we have a kid joining them. Oh, they probably should.
These guys look awesome.
There.
Okay. Alright, sure. You can come with.
By the way, there was totally an age limit of 18 on that thing, so pretend I'm 18.
Oh,
You look like you're 12.
That's not
Is
gonna
it-
be a
is-
problem for us. That's gonna be a problem for you, Kieran.
But I'm 17, that's basically close enough.
When's
You,
your
don't, you
birthday?
really don't look like it.
Oh, come on.
Kieran, you might as well be 13, because you're gonna be the death of all of us.
Well, maybe you can teach me how to,
Okay.
We don't.
that
I
was
don't.
pretty good. Fine.
I don't. I don't think it's safe to let you fight, Kieran.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna fight. I'll tag along, say something funny now and then, boost morale.
You can find other ways to be useful.
I like boosting morale with jokes. I love jokes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jokes are actually my favorite forte. Big fan of them.
Okay, Dot.
Yeah, your forte has merit.
Oh my
Really?
god.
No.
Anyways,
Damn.
as Isold makes it forward to the Blazing Guard, one of them, and they're all pretty tall, I'd say. One of them looks down towards you.
Soul meekly greets herself, extending her hand. Hey, flame guards, right?
The
Oh,
Blazing
wait.
Guard reaches down his hand to shake yours. Greetings.
We're gonna be joining you on this mission, if you don't mind. I'm sure it'll be of some help, hopefully.
Right. Do you have your
That's
slips?
right.
Yep. The Soul presents hers.
Caitlyn does the same.
I'd say everyone presents them. Kieran
Yeah.
presenting his, the guard gives him a long look before looking back to Isold. Right. We were about to set off, so you're lucky you came here in time. You'll be joined by about 3 of us.
Just 3?
Just 3. We don't
Are
need
they
any more.
really?
Frankly, we're being stretched a bit thin by the king, but I trust his
Okay.
judgment.
I hope those 3 are super elites or something, you know?
We are what we
Super.
are.
Yeah, that's super strong, right?
I'd say
Soul
so.
nudges.
The Blazing
Sweet.
Guard of Lyono though I may be biased, is elite. Well, we are trained in the art of fire and the art of combat. It's an honor to be in this position, quite frankly.
Can't wait to work with you guys, Ben.
It'll be a pleasure. I, myself, am very thankful for citizens such as yourselves deciding to help the cause. It is an honorable cause. I envy your bravery.
Yeah, I don't really live here, but I'm glad to help.
Well, it's enough dilly-dallying. I believe we should set off. You see the Blazing Guard kind of like look over to his comrades. He taps one on the shoulder, whispers something, as they nod. And you also, and I probably should have mentioned this before, they do have like a pretty damn big caravan, or like a method of travel. It is a caravan. Better than yours, much nicer than yours, I'd say, too.
Oh,
Okay.
This is the first caravan upgrade.
Hey! Hey, you can't say that in front of them!
That was out of
Are
character.
you gonna take a ride?
What the fuck are
That
you
was out of
talking about?
character.
Evil tie turner.
Get in.
He was no such thing. What are you talking about?
It'll be about an hour's or so ride over.
Oh, not far at all.
Though we'll be going at a bit of a slow pace, that's why it's an hour. Really, it's not that far away.
Okay.
Are you all ready?
But will this be should we know about anything else? Like, should we be scouting first before we do anything?
I suppose I should brief you once we get there, or before we get there. Get in the caravan. Once we start riding, I'll explain our deal.
Alright. And it still happen along with everyone else, I assume.
Yeah. How nice is this caravan?
It is
Very.
It's nice. It's like, you know those, like, royal carriages? They're not like that. It's, like, more so a bigger royal carriage, but not, like, as decorated, but still much nicer than your caravan.
Okay. I see.
I have no idea what that looks like.
Very ornate.
Very ornate, yes.
Oh, I like it.
As you begin your trek.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not even the right song. Hey guys, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Leave it down.
Well, I just haven't spoken like 30 minutes. What the hell?
Yeah, you stopped speaking. Come back, Plan.
I think I fell asleep or something.
You
What
fell
happened?
asleep.
What?
It's-
I thought I was awake. What?
Wait, were you actually asleep?
I don't think so.
Flanson, what's up?
So we
Anson,
went
you
to the-
didn't get a good night's rest, huh?
went to the place, and we signed some documents, and then we left, and then Lyric said, was like, oh, I want to steal that caravan. And then we're here.
I did not say that. You did not say that. That was out of character.
There we are.
Where am I?
Sitting in the caravan, or in this carriage, I suppose. The three other blazing guards sitting like adjacent to you guys, like towering over you mostly. Not towering over you, but they are tall. You see their weapons. One of them bearing a long sword, one of them bearing a great sword, and one of them no weapon at all. The one with the great sword sitting in the middle, probably the leader, regards you all with what you could assume to be a smile, though you can't really see past their headgear. And I will place one down, actually, as I did get a, there. Right, I will debrief you shortly on what we're doing. We'll be heading over to a reported ice cave near the city. We really haven't explored here, since it's just a cave. There are many of those, but this specific one, we've received heat signatures. Very faint ones near it. Additionally, there have been a lot of eyewitness reports of groaning coming from within it. So, it seems like a decent place to investigate.
And what are the odds it's a bear?
Pardon?
What are the odds it's a bear?
Possible, though. The guard kind of like sighs to himself. I don't think so.
Alright.
Again, regardless, even if it is a bear, I'd say any stone is worth unturning. If you have any questions, you are allowed
Is it a video that sent it to?
No questions?
Well, is there anything
Sorry,
in it for
Mr.
us?
Boss.
I believe the king issued a reward, though if he did not mention it during his speech, then I can repeat what he has instructed us. Anyone who is able to help greatly with the retrieval of the flame will be granted any wish the king can reasonably give.
Ooh. It's actually pretty sweet.
Any one wish.
One wish, wow.
Does this extend to the entire party of us, or just the single individual?
I'd assume it'd be one wish amongst you all.
So that's one per person, okay.
One wish amongst you all.
I wish for a slushie. No, Mooney, no!
Push amongst you all,
Two slushies.
Nori. Amongst you all, that means one total.
Okay, okay.
It's an honor, I'd say. I would be happy to have a wish from the king, however, my loyalty lies in the safety of the city, and even if I do not receive a wish, I will fight with all I have. As will my comrades, I assume. Any other questions?
Jack, how spacious is this caravan?
The carriage you are in is quite spacious. You can like stretch your legs. They are like sitting, like in front of you. How you can stretch your legs before reaching their knees.
It's probably bigger than the one we have, so.
Yeah, sure.
Caitlin's gonna stand up and go over to Lyric. And she kind of just addresses the guards. We will be following just behind the caravan for a moment. As she just kind of takes Lyric by the shoulder and kind of stands him up. And kind of gives Lyric this nod, like, towards the back doors of the... If it has doors, or otherwise just toward the outside.
Yeah, it has doors.
Oh, okay.
The guard kind of like,
Um,
stretches out his hand for a moment, then sees that you have some way of like keeping up, and just.
Lyric follows. Okay, sure.
You said the caravan was going slowly.
Yeah, but,
And,
I mean, still.
As they step out, Caitlin flicks a ball of fire at Lyric's feet and summons a pair of skates onto them, which move automatically as they step out.
This guy cannot escape.
He looks down and like sees his new skates. He looks up at Caitlin like slightly terrified. You can't be doing this to me.
Oh, don't worry. These ones are automatic. Just
You could have warned me.
Roll perform. No, don't.
Roll perform. Okay, what do I perform?
Acrobatics.
Damn.
Acrobatics. I have a 0 in Dex.
It's a joke. It's a joke, Ori.
It's a joke and all.
Caitlin takes him and leaps out of the caravan. And they kind of trail a good like 30 feet to 50 feet behind the place.
Right.
Lyric is You said you think these are automatic, like they never go out of balance.
They can go out of balance, but with a lot of effort.
Okay. Lyric like for the first few minutes he struggles to like stay on balance, but after a minute he gets in the groove of it. He's like, okay, this is actually. I see why you use these. These are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Why could we not have just rode in the caravan?
Lyric.
Yes.
That
Pan the
book
camera over plants and is
that you
currently
have.
cooking.
this is a serious character moment. Let me have my moment.
That book you have. If you learned anything out of it, or if you happened to use any kind of blasphemous magic, I would be going against one of the tenets of my lord to willingly work with you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I don't think you do. I would go against the tenets of my god,
That
but
that is not something you should do for me. If I was
if
using something like that.
you were using blasphemous magics, I would like to not know about it for as long as possible.
Well,
If that were the case.
I can assure you it's not.
I'd like to believe that. And as she says that, both pairs of skates kind of speed up back towards the caravan, and they step back inside.
Um,
And talk.
as you go back into the caravan, you see Kieran kind of regard you guys with like a cheeky smile, a cheeky smirk. What did you guys talk about? Something lame, I bet.
None of
Yeah,
your business.
books.
Can't believe you like those. I mean, I like those, but like I like cool ones.
What books do you like, Kieran?
History books.
Oh, that's... Huh, I didn't take you for that.
History's awesome. I know.
No, it is, it is.
I don't seem like a very smart person, maybe, but I assure you I am very intelligent.
You're smart in your own way.
I think history is very interesting. In fact, he kind of like crosses his legs and leans back, his eyes closing as he smirks.
I happen to know a lot about history, actually.
Really?
A lot.
A lot. Well,
Kind of one of my minors.
well, maybe we can discuss it sometime. See, now I have friends. Mune thinks I can't.
That would be
get
awesome,
friends.
actually.
Mune thinks I can't get friends. I just proved him wrong.
Is Mune in the caravan with us? Is he like in audible distance?
He's like right across. He is literally like a foot away from this conversation. He does not care.
Well,
Guys, there's two history minors. There's Kieran,
oh,
the
I
history
get
minor.
it. I get it.
I'm not a major.
Looks
I'm a
like-
minor.
Looks like, well, Mune isn't always right about everything, I guess.
Yeah, I can tell.
Not true.
I'm sorry.
As the character.
There's like there's an empty slushy thrown at Lyric's forehead.
This in character,
Yes.
Lyric
There's like
glares.
not true, and then like an empty slushy is just like doink.
Lyric glares at Mune for a second, and then he looks down at the floor at the empty, so he's like, "Where are you getting these?"
He does not answer.
Pick that
Wasn't-
up, Renee. Chica. You shouldn't have wasted our utensils.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
no
Mune,
littering.
how
Especially
could
not. This isn't even our caravan. No littering.
Mune instantly falls when Planson tells him off. Instantly falls.
Dude, yeah, absolutely fair. Planson
No
is the
call
only
camp
reason
pet
he
for no
has
reason.
slushies. So
True.
it's like he's not gonna argue with Planson here.
Kieran
I
would
only have
smirk.
so many cups.
Kieran would like smugly smirk at Mune and then continue onwards. As the carriage pushes forwards.
No,
Oh?
something mysterious is brewing. Planson is using his extra space in the caravan to simmer something.
Yes, like you put
Uh-oh.
out a stove like Monster Hunter. You just set off a fucking a grill.
Essentially-
Barbecue.
No, it's not a barbecue. Muna, you would
The
actually know what this is.
the Blazing
It's,
Guard
it's
kinda
the
looks at
bone
Planson.
broth that you suggested.
Oh yes, the bone broth.
Don't believe it's wise to cook in the
DM,
carriage.
hit it.
Oh yeah, I don't.
No, this is my setup for the cooking
We are going
thing
to
that
burn
happens
the
later in
carriage
session.
down.
I play Planson like Columbo. I set something up, I use it later.
I don't believe it's
Chekhov's
wise to
gun.
cook in the carriage.
Yeah, I'm actually with them on this one.
Well,
I'd rather we don't starve.
I'm just preparing for what's to come.
Okay, well, don't
Oh.
cause a mess.
I think it's fine as long as there's no fires.
I'm not
Did-
the one causing any messes in here.
Did anyone have anything else to do in the carriage, or should I move onwards?
No, not really.
Is this my carriage explosion device? I just want to test it out first.
No. As we move onwards. As the carriage kind of like stops, suddenly, the blazing guards look to the side as one utters, "It appears we're here. Everyone out."
Right, Lyric steps out.
Stepping out of the carriage, you find yourselves near the opening of a pretty small cave, like a small cave opening. The like roof of it frozen with icicles. Wait, hold on. The roof of it kind of like you see like icicles all around the roof, ice itself kind of trailing across it. It's very cold, if anything. The blazing guard, you see one of them pull out a lantern. Inside of it, one of those flame charm heat lamps, though smaller. Stay close, and we won't get frostbite.
Planson is at the back. Not staying close. Strange.
Are you all ready to enter?
Ready as I'll ever be, yeah?
Again, stay safe, and if anything dangerous happens, leave it to us.
You got it, sir.
Don't say that.
Zesty.
I
Sorry.
feel like the Super
I'm sorry.
Mario pipe noise as we enter the cave. Something.
I want you guys to place your tokens near the bottom.
And what if I don't?
I'll be really sad, I guess.
Oh, okay.
This guy is an
Come on,
op
that's not
today. I hate
nice.
this guy. I have
Oh,
no
God,
light. You're a
dynamic
bastard.
lighting.
I'm doing
God, dynamic lighting.
Don't worry, Caitlin. I'll be your light.
Make sure to save it so we keep.
It's
our
a
light.
good thing I have torchlight.
I literally don't have
Thanks,
that aim.
Eric.
I'm going to cast torchlight on Kieran's hair.
I'm
Wanna
working
cast-
on it.
No. Give me light.
Evil
I'm
torchlight.
working on it. I thought I gave you light. I literally thought
I don't recommend casting torchlight. Don't waste
What'd
GMP.
you have, like 60?
This is a 0 MP spell.
There you go, 60.
Cantrip.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Mune takes his Dawnfire sash and turns it into a torch. The light is warm and feels like sunlight.
Lyric just
one of the blazing
he
guards
really just
has
have-
a lamp too, though with the insane vision you guys have. Torchlight. Let's see, Lyric, you have torchlight. What do you use as a lantern?
just a like not lit torch. Simply enough.
Right, and that's 20 feet.
If it ain't broke, I'll fix it. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any
Caitlin's
other?
gonna cast a firebolt into herself.
Everyone has,
That's
like,
crazy.
60?
Yeah, but now I have torchlight, so people who don't have 60 will also see me.
Oh, sweet.
So, does anyone else have something I should know about?
I have dark vision and light vision, both at 60 foot.
Right.
I think the light vision goes through walls as well.
What?
Yeah.
Nice. Planson.
Yeah, let me post it real quick.
That's all. Just Planson.
My turn.
Just wanted to say that.
Oh,
That's
my
all.
I think. What is it? It's like life sense, isn't it? What is it called officially?
Life sight, yeah. Okay, maybe not go through wall.
I think it's as if it had blind sight, and I think blind sight doesn't go through walls.
Okay.
The blazing
No,
guard
well,
stands in
I think-
front.
Yeah, you have to have line of effect. Not
okay.
necessarily line of sight, but
Puma
line of effect.
Planson.
Is Tremor Sense the only one that goes through walls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it is exclusively walls.
Yeah.
The blazing guard stands in front. As one of them looks back at you guys. Again, remember to stay close, and if you spot anything, do let us know.
Yep.
So, just to clarify, they said there was like groaning coming from within the caves.
Correct. That's our reports, anyhow.
Okay. Just in case, I would like to cast detect magic.
detect magic.
Just in case. That's 0 MP anyways, so I might as well.
I would say that.
Yeah, I relabeled him, obviously.
Is any magic at all?
Any magic.
There is magic in this cave, however, not in the vicinity near you, more so a chamber further inwards.
Okay, can I relay this to the party?
Yes, of course.
Lyric, Lyric like visibly kind of concentrates for a little bit, and he looks back, he's like, yeah, there's definitely something in here. I think, let's just be careful going deeper in. How about that?
You think, huh, Lyric?
Huh?
You think, huh, Lyric?
I do think.
Therefore you
That's
do?
what you are.
That's actually some pretty good evidence.
I made a card.
Throw out Talon off.
Kieran can, like, stand
Yeah.
behind Moone. This place is scary. I should not have gone here.
Why are you standing behind me?
I don't know, you're strong, you have, like, a sword, you know, bang, you know?
If Vesca was here. I hope we don't get into combat without Vesca here.
As
Well,
the guard.
Everybody pink camo.
You'll be okay, Kieran.
Thanks.
Yeah, we could call Camo one more time.
We could try.
Yes, please.
Someone go.
I will. Here, hold on. Where is? Here. I'm just gonna spam ping her.
Just call her.
Call her.
Just call.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Calling is what works.
Now that Inori's gone.
Now that Nori's
that
gone,
guy
we can
sucks.
continue the session. Come on, come on, pick it up, let's go.
Oh, I was gonna try and organize a prize. We just started insulting him.
I'm sorry.
Ah, never mind. You all ruined it.
Oh.
No.
Wait, Planson, why do you have, like, a label for yourself where you could just, like, move the token up here?
Oh, no,
didn't
I made
put that
that.
label there.
Yeah, I put
He's
that.
already labeled.
Yeah, her ass is not waking up, and also I heard everything you guys said. I had my stream active. You guys are dick.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
You guys are actually so mean.
Oh, jeez.
Is that true? That you heard everything?
I heard everything.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, then you wouldn't be saying that.
Well, okay, anyways.
Well, I heard some of it. I heard like half of it.
You stopped listening after the first.
I'm so sorry,
I
Planson.
like her call to turn on the stream at like 15 seconds into the call. But yeah, her ass is not waking up. Sorry about that.
Right, okay. The Blazing Guard begins to move forwards. Ahead of all of you. One of them looks back. Two of us will be heading this way, while I will be heading this way. You can decide which way you want to go yourselves.
Lyric is going to go right. With
Now,
the other,
do
with
you
this.
guys think we should do turns, or
We could.
I do like initiative?
Whoa! Why is my game
Oh
like
wait,
so
she's awake.
slow?
She's awake. She's awake.
She's awake.
It
Oh
worked.
my god.
Let me
And then
restart
we
my
go, Please
Roll20.
welcome
Oh yeah, I gotta summon roll 20 as well.
Again.
Vesca.
Vesca!
And then Kim will join.
Yay!
Vesca!
Yeah. Okay. Lyric's gonna go. I think we can just do one turn per
Guard,
per
yeah.
group.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Roll20 so slow for me? Jesus. Anyone else
So-
having that, or just me?
No, I
Me
think
too,
you just
yeah.
have a
Fine for
score,
me.
honestly.
In that case, I don't need the turn order right now since it's just per group.
Oh, okay.
Should
I'm
I
gonna-
wait for Vesca?
Okay.
Or...
I'm gonna do initiative anyways because I actually need the macro for something else. So just ignore this.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet.
so-
Yeah. Maybe we should wait
Vesca?
for Vesca. I don't know. Let me ask her how long. Let me ask him how long she's gonna take.
You went from the right pronoun to the wrong one.
That's crazy.
What?
Like, they did a switch up.
What do you mean?
You went from her to him.
I said camo, didn't I?
I just split my candy in half. Oh, whoops.
No, he.
I went from her to
she
camo.
At all times, yeah.
I went from her to
Maybe I
camo.
misheard.
I misheard then too.
You misheard, yeah.
I didn't hear at all, as a matter of fact.
Incredible
That's
Terra.
because you don't listen to Honori. Of course, nobody should,
I
but
mean, that's
What the
reasonable.
fuck, Kirby?
this is what you get for randomly insulting me all the time.
You stink. Hi, Camo.
See?
What?
Hi, Camo. Everyone's here.
Introduce Veska. Hi, which party are you going with?
What?
Well, maybe we should recap first.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
this morning, right? The king had another announcement, and he was like, "Guys, we need volunteers from the city. Anyone who feels like it, thumbs up, be good." And Caitlin was like, "This is my city, and I need to defend it." And so Caitlin obviously went and signed up, and like other people
did
kind of
not
followed
say
just
that.
because. Yeah, she didn't say that. No, she was actually much more chill about it. And then we all signed up, and now we went on a carriage with some of the fire guard guys, and now we're in a cave, and we're deciding who's going left and who's going right in this cave. So if you want to just show
There's
up in the
also
cave and
something
decide if
nasty
you want to go
further in
left
the
or right
cave,
in the
according
cave.
to
There
Lyric.
is
Right.
something nasty further in the cave.
Yep.
According
There's,
to Lyric.
well,
so-
I don't know about nasty, but there's magic. There's definitely magic, and that's not
According
a
to
good
Lyric,
sign.
we're gonna get messed up if we go any further in.
Lyric did say that we're all gonna die if we take another step.
I said no. You're putting fucking words in my mouth. I said we might need to be careful.
No,
Lyric also
listen,
said
Honori, I'm gonna
that.
teach you a trick for this exact situation. You gotta say straw man.
Yes, strawman fallacy.
Lyric also said he's a water mage and that we should all hate him.
Ad hominem.
Yeah, he
ad hominem.
also that.
Bandwagon. Bandwagon.
Oh.
Random fallacies. Appeal to emotion. Appeal to emotion.
Much.
That appeal to emotion isn't a fallacy.
Appeal to emotion. Appeal to logic.
That's pathos. That's logos. Appeal to logic. That's
No,
pathos.
no,
Those are
no,
fallacies. Those are just
Guys.
Pathos.
Guys.
Like Pagos.
Guys.
No,
Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. I'm going right. I'm going right with the guy. With the guy.
No.
Going left.
Okay, everyone
Find
pick.
some
Who's
fellows,
going
Lyric.
right?
Left or
Mina's
right?
going with Caitlyn. That's
fucking
Alright.
simp.
shut the fuck up.
Can we
You
get
are-
Alright, guys. Alright, gang. You took the left. I'll take the right. Me and Caitlin will take the bedroom. Fucking Scooby Doo ass.
Can you guys write? Can you write?
Okay.
Can you guys write in the chat right or left? So I know.
Republicans.
Let me look.
Lyric is
Renee.
Republican?
Not true.
No.
Kirby?
Kirby?
Kirby is going no.
I put a left arrow
I
like
got
standard,
you.
but
I
here's the
got
funny
you.
thing. Left arrows in Rule 20 are a little funny because they are treated as HTML and therefore not allowed.
Just say left or right.
Yeah, you don't have
Come on,
to be
you
special.
don't have to be
okay.
so special, Kirby.
Alright, fine. I'm gonna be even more special.
Oh my-
Okay.
So the
Okay.
blonde.
Pesky.
So it is a pretty.
So I guess Veska's going with me and Planson.
Kieran will go with Veska and Planton and Lyric because in his eyes, Veska has the best chance of defending him from attacks.
The best.
Lyric, Kieran's bestest friend ever.
Yeah.
Right?
The history
Yeah.
of ever.
This is true and
And
real.
as such, this group will begin to continue onwards. We'll start off with the Lyric, Planson, Veska, and Kieran group.
Oh, hey, what's that, Jack? What's that?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Keep walking.
Moving forwards.
Oh, what is that?
Looking
Hey, I
to
see
the
something.
side- looking to the
Oh
side,
man.
Lyric, you do spot a frozen corpse leaning against a wall or a rock.
Can I get closer and inspect him to see if there's any noticeable injuries that I should be warned of?
You may.
Okay.
Blazing Guard kind of walks with you, looking at them.
What would I roll for this?
They're one of us. You
It would appear. It would appear so.
can roll, I'd say, medicine?
Medicine? Okay.
Since
Do I
you're,
have
like, looking, or not medicine, sorry, it's heal, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
it's heal.
Yeah, it's heal. It'd be heal.
Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Not checking to heal, but to, like, search the body and, like, for injuries.
Yeah,
and such.
yeah. I get what you mean.
It's a health checkup.
No noticeable. The body has no noticeable, like, injuries in terms of, like, slashing or lacerating or whatever. Instead, they're frozen. Like, frozen solid. Not solid as in, like, a block of ice, but their body is fully cold. Of course, a corpse would be, but this is, like...
Extra cold.
No, I shouldn't say that.
a pretty severe case of frostbite or something similar.
All right. So there's no noticeable like injury wounds or anything like that. It's just ice.
No.
Can I once more cast detect magic on the corpse?
Sure.
Okay. I do that.
Using detect magic, you do not feel any sort of magic in the body. No trace.
So this guy literally just froze to death in this cave like an idiot. Okay. So, either way, Lyric's gonna keep going on, but
The Blazing Guard
still a little bit unsettled.
Looking away from the corpse. We're pushing onwards this way.
Got it.
As I will move on.
Isolde, Caitlin, we're heading upwards.
And then they go upwards.
I'll move on to the...
And then we go upwards.
The Blazing Guard's moving upwards over here. Stay close to us.
Can I have a torch, by the way?
Caitlin is like shining bright like the sun right now.
Yeah.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Oh, speaking of diamonds.
Diamond. What the fuck? Why is Caitlin moving with
We're
us?
unbreakable.
Another corpse. We spotted one down there. Now one up here. The one of the Blazing Guard walks up to inspect it. Another one of us. This must be the previous platoon.
What do his eyes look like? The corpse.
As the Blazing Guard kind of lifts the hood to look at them. Dead. Or, at the very least...
Useful!
Frozen.
Are the eyes
Also,
open?
this isn't Caitlin in character, this is me asking.
Eyes closed. Eyes are closed.
Understood.
Marcy and Rar was a lot of bodies.
You know, weren't you guys like super elites, like I said earlier?
Correct. And we certainly wouldn't just stay in a cave to freeze to death.
Not getting good vibes.
It's a magic cave that changes position.
To say the least. Lyric, moving back to your group.
Oh, I like this part.
Yay.
Kieran is like constantly shuffling behind Veska.
Are you okay, Kieran?
This is cold and scary, but
Oops.
you guys will defend me, right?
Yeah, of course. You're safe.
You stay close. I'll try
The
to stay close to you.
Northern Luminate tends to be a little bit.
Staying in the back.
Oh wait, can I
The Blazing Guard expects the next corpse.
can I cast? Wait, can I cast Endure Elements on Kieran?
Sure.
Just so he's not cold anymore. Yeah, Lyric goes over here and he like touches Kieran's like forehead and boom, Endure Elements.
Oh, awesome. You know, magic is cool.
Of course.
You should learn.
I only know rudimentary spells, but yeah. I don't get to do anything cool, unfortunately.
The Blazing Guard inspects this corpse too. They're all frozen.
It didn't seem like magic, and it didn't seem like anything else. So, have you ever come across anything that could cause this?
No, I've been on many, well, missions myself, but this is odd. Considering our armors emit a constant heat, and, well, I suppose the majority of us nowadays are flame charmers, though it's not a necessity.
Well, you said it, there was no magic involved in the death. But is the armor magical that heats them up?
Yeah.
So there's something that's removing that magic.
The heat itself from the armor, too,
I don't know if
also
it's,
removed.
I don't know if it's... Oh, well...
As if the source of the heat itself was fully removed.
I don't think we're dealing with something that removes magic, because there's magic further in the cave. So
It's obviously
If
been
I am to
connected
assume-
to the one who stole the big flame,
maybe
some sort of.
Stealing the fire.
if he could steal the flame from Leono, then who's to say other people couldn't steal the flame from the armor?
Likely
we
the
move
same
back to
sort
the
of
other group.
technique.
What was that, Hanson?
It's likely the same sort of technique.
Yep. Okay.
Moving onwards, the two Blazing Guard here push through the very tight stone corridor. In front here, you can spot it's glowing statue as a waypoint, I suppose. Alongside two more corpses. The Blazing Guard both kneel down to inspect them, as they've done for every other corpse. Would any of you happen to know anything about, well, stealing fire, or of the sort?
Stealing. Not really.
Right.
I wouldn't call it stealing, but I'm familiar with the absorption of fire.
Absorption of fire. These soldiers, these heroes, have had all the heat from their armor just removed, in a sense.
Minae's trying his best to recall the mass assailant. Is there anything that I could roll to link this to him?
If you would like to
You're
roll...
at your in-character intuition.
Yeah. I mean, you could just recall, if you want to roll something, knowledge local, maybe.
I mean, yeah, if you've connected the dots out of character, you could have connected them in character just by choice.
Yeah, you don't need to roll anything, I don't think. Much alike... Well, actually, no. If you have connected something out of character, then connect it in character.
Well, I feel like this is something that he would have done against us if it was part of his abilities. Seeing as how effective it is. It didn't seem like he had any sort of temperature stealing abilities.
He
past
took
the
our entire flame. I mean, let's just say he was just at his limit. Or what's not to say, but sorry.
That's entirely pop.
One of you, who would be the closest to a corpse at the moment? Would it be Caitlin or Isolde or maybe Lyric?
I think it's Caitlin, because
Yeah, it's pretty sure it's Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Caitlin or Isolde.
See Isolde's distance to a corpse.
Caitlin, I would like for you to make a perception check.
Should have said lyric, I think.
Yeah, we should have said. Can I do that instead?
No.
Yeah, Lyric.
Actually, plans to get over here.
Can I show you my evil
All right.
Okay.
Oh!
It's a flat, unmodified roll.
No comment.
No
Can
comment.
I try?
Okay.
I'm pretty close.
Lyric, you may try one. Hey, you moved!
I'm
No.
moving. I'm in a cave.
Well, yeah, it would
It's a pretty
be,
shit roll, but whatever.
It would be... I was about to switch anyway, so it's fine.
That's a pretty
I
shit roll.
am
But at least it should
so
pass.
Lyric,
Yes.
you sense a twitch.
There quickly backs up.
Caitlin, I want you to make a reflex save.
Oh fuck.
Add 2.
Yeah, that's chill. Add 2 to that.
As...
Oh no.
15. As you're inspecting this corpse, it instantly lunges its hand out to grab you. And it succeeds. I'm GM rolling, sorry. As it succeeds in grabbing you by the wrist, you feel like a cold sensation traveling up your arm. As I would like you all to roll initiative.
What if I rolled
Boy.
evil initiative?
Evil initiative.
Can
Oh.
I roll evil initiative?
Evil.
Why is it evil? Why is it evil?
Hansen's evil? Wait,
No, just the
Hansen's the
initiative.
bad guy?
Initiative.
It's a
I really
Those
like my
evil
boy
things,
Jack.
and he
I'm
rolled
gonna
evil
assume you've got
initiative.
like a gimmick where they just touch you and deal damage, and it's just force damage, even though the touch mechanic is a thing that you're gonna ignore, right?
I'm gonna
Jack?
touch you.
Yeah,
You're gonna ignore
got
the
it,
touch
yeah.
attack. You're gonna ignore what touch
Yeah, he's
attack
gonna
does.
ignore how touching
Caitlin,
works.
Caitlin, as it grabs you, the blazing guard next to you, the one with a long sword, instantly like goes to chop its hand off, freeing you from its grasp.
Well, isn't that
That's my job.
As the chatter says, a corpse should be left alone. Unfortunately, they're not leaving us alone, so
Should be left
Yeah.
well alone.
you know.
It was just like that actually. I love Bloodborne. I'll roll all blazing guards. And
Okay.
the corpses will act on their own. Like all in this.
Here, maybe you sort the initiative. Wait, why do I have the
Not
sword
to do
button?
that.
I have the sword button. What?
Munachika, it's your turn.
Yeah, everyone has a sword button. It doesn't work for us, Stan, I believe.
No, I clicked
Yeah,
it and it
it
worked.
Oh, that's weird.
Munachika.
Yeah, I also have the sword button.
We need to start
No,
their
it doesn't
turn.
work. It's just Jack did it at the same time as you, Stan.
Maybe yeah.
Oh.
That's probably it.
That's
I don't.
probably it.
Yeah.
That was weird.
On the subject of logical fallacies, post hoc ergo propter hoc, of course. Fuck
what?
off,
Is that-
get it.
Mute server
Shut
deafened.
the-
All right.
Server mute. Server mute.
Why did he
Okay,
just
okay,
go
Moon
over
is
the
not gonna
camera?
activate haste, but he is going to give himself his weapon enchant from Bushido Pool. Then he is
Wow.
going to use his combo. He's gonna prep for a combo finisher.
Whenever Mune does that, the soul's gonna call out. Mune, wait. Please.
Yeah.
Don't harm the corpses yet. I have a spell for this.
Oh no.
Right. She's like, okay, of course the necromancer.
Hey, hey.
No, 3, 2, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. He's gonna reposition himself like. God. It's tight cave. It's a very tight cave.
Very tight.
Do you mind scooting over? Do you mind?
Scooting me?
Yeah.
Just squeeze in there.
Squeeze in there.
It's a 19 hit. Or well, 18 hit.
And I
I gotta refer
That's on
to
mono
that.
card.
Thank you.
That is 6. Alright.
This will be non-lethal, by the way.
This is non-lethal. Got it.
So
Actually, how lethal can you be? It's like a corpse already.
Basically.
Yeah, it's extra lethal.
Yes.
As you slash at it, it does like bleed. Its blood pretty desaturated, I suppose. It's time for the blazing guard.
Oh.
Really? This guy following up on your attack. This is the one with the long sword. As he will go for 2 slashes. This will deal.
There's not flaming bat.
Oh, it still has the thing. I didn't download from SoundCloud.
You're stupid.
Bastard.
Oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're stupid.
I didn't download from SoundCloud.
Song that might play when you fight ice zombies in a cave is the title of this song, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Song.
Do you think so?
It might be. I mean, I said
What is
might,
refer- what could that be referring to?
It said might, not will. So.
What could that be referring to? I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's weird.
That is
I wonder what these things are.
It's Caitlin's turn.
Do these things move or are they stationary?
They do move.
Jack, you shouldn't tell us that.
Well,
We'll figure it out when they punch us in the face.
I guess. They do move kind
much
of
would that be?
sluggishly, though.
Hold on, how much would this be?
They are
Five.
zombies.
Yeah, Caitlin is actually going to... actually, I should have asked before. Jack,
You know what? I'm gonna do it and hope that Jack made these actually undead. And if not, whatever. Keelan's gonna step just about. We're gonna write down here. And she is going to use channel energy. Everyone within range heals 12 HP, unless you're undead, in which case you take 12 damage. I believe there is a fort. It will save.
The range is the big square.
Yeah.
No
Do
one
they
takes
take damage? You're a fucking bastard. For zombies!
No one takes
Are they not undead? Okay.
Oh, they're just dead. That's the gift. Yeah.
Jack was like, actually, I don't want to.
So,
I don't want to use anything from the bestiary. Fuck you.
Caitlin observes.
Wait, they're not dead? Fuck.
Yeah, Caitlin observes them all and shouts out, "They're not dead."
Oh,
They're alive?
They're fine. They're fine. They're just asking for help then.
so why are they
They
attacking
are
us?
fully alive. They're not dead nor undead.
Dude,
Are they
alright.
puppets? And as Caitlin says this, she is going to activate Kickstart My Heart. Everyone within my range gets a +2 morale bonus to attack and damage.
Right.
Jack, I'm gonna kill you, bastard.
Sorry.
Does that include the
Like, yeah,
enemy?
Jack, rotted corpse, ice zombies, but they're not zombies?
It's misleading.
Actually, according to my
This is information we're being told.
Here's Kirby trying to be creative, using an ability that heals and deals. Nope, no, never mind, actually. I'm sorry for ever
You're
trying.
being misleading. What? You're being creative. I'm being creative. I'm being creative. Like, go on.
There better be a new. There better be a good
You're
reason.
lying to us! You're
So
lying
what's this
to
soul
us!
gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to scrap what I had in mind for real quick.
But God,
My turn?
You're like, come on.
Okay, Alright, I'm gonna go back to the good old classic here. Weird. Shadow Elemental. Arrow, the range, 40 feet. And I'll target the one.
Let's see. Shadow Elemental.
Oh wait, that one.
Arrow does not hit.
Hey.
Could you aim it?
Okay. The one right. Hold on, let me make an arrow. Right there, yeah.
Okay. Well, it misses.
Yeah, alright, yeah, fair, yep. Cry.
Yeah, alright,
End.
yeah.
My turn ends.
Understood. It is time for this one. This one not bearing a weapon. Instead, we'll go to grab this guy. Grabbing the rotting corpse. I'll just call them that. Grabbing the rotting corpse, for slamming them into his knee, as it is like set on fire.
That's a really good roll.
And then tosses them
Okay.
over here towards Planson and Lyric and Caitlin.
Wow, you guys are strong.
Hey,
So
I'm
wait,
just
can you-
saying, they're
hey,
not
Jack,
dead.
Can you
These are
remove the
your
X's?
allies.
Can you remove the X's so that we know when they're actually dead?
Yeah, Caitlin already announced this.
Can you remove the X's, Jack, so that we know which ones are actually dead?
Oh, right. Probably a good idea.
I think we just started. I think we just gotta start guessing. Really.
This is the
Yeah, I
deadliest.
mean, how can
fucking
we
game
tell
of
that
Destiny.
these red ones are like okay?
Big old red ones?
They are right ones.
Okay. Okay.
As the Blazing Guard tosses him over, they have been dishonored by being brought to this state. We will put them to rest.
Okay, that's fucked up.
It's true. I mean, what other trick do you have?
Alright, Mooney, do we need like an indicator in the top of the stream? You're supposed to feel revolted at the piece of dialogue. Do we need like a tone indicator? Do we like
Yeah,
an
that's why
emotion
Moon.
indicator?
That's why Moon said that.
It is now their turn. This one, having been beat up a bit thoroughly, is going to pull out a sword, much similar to the ones that the Blazing Guard are using. However, it is like it's not flaming. It is a sword, kind of like surrounded by icicles, pieces of ice, as it swings towards Izol.
Oh.
Oh, I
Hey.
didn't
Aha! I point and laugh.
Don't laugh at me. I'm a good person.
Do you want to reroll them or?
Yeah, sorry. I did not have the thing up. There.
Ah, great. First one misses, second one hits.
Understood. And it swings at you. The chill of the blade. It's chill. I don't think that
Yeah.
counts as an application of cold, though.
Say that again.
Chill, it's cold.
No, the blade.
The blade, it's cold.
Huh? What?
What?
Why are you telling me that?
This one, this blazing guard is the one using the great blade, as it will swing once at this frozen guard, and then hold forth its hand, sending like a cone of fire towards them. In a 10.
Which guard was that?
This one.
Include me in it.
Include.
If you
Hey,
can.
wait, we're
You're not
burning
close
it.
enough. You're not close enough.
You could even say we're.
Yeah, you're not close enough. Sorry, Caitlin.
Fucked up and twisted.
Try this one. It is now Plance's turn.
Plance's turn. Let's see. Standard action, I'm gonna bull rush, try and push this not corpse into the wall and away from me.
Understood.
I do not have the thing that makes it not provoke, so it will provoke.
Understood. Of course, will claw at you. Does that hit?
That does.
It does hit.
Yep.
Then also take this.
Right. Wait, no. I don't want to take all of that.
I'm sorry, I don't think you. Damn it.
I have resistance to elemental, so
Oh, okay.
get out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
Anyway, does the CMB beat
Yes.
the
it
CMD?
does. It does.
Okay, 5D backwards into the wall.
As this one crashes into the wall away from you.
Good. Planson is going to, as a move action, use Wintersmith to create a... Let's go for a spear. Planson creates a spear of ice.
And is that next turn, or?
That's the move action, so that's all of my actions.
Understood.
I think I'll 5 foot backwards as well, and then brace with the spear.
Lyric, is your turn.
So Lyric is going to Can I try to pick up one of these little rocks and use it as a weapon?
Sure, that's creative. You can grab one of the crystals. They are like ice, though pretty hard on ice. Again, this cave is very cold.
For all intents and purposes, can I use the same thing as the elemental weapon roll? Or should I? Or would it be improvised weapon kind of thing? Okay.
It's an improvised weapon, isn't it?
Kind of, but I mean, it is technically water.
I guess. Yeah, you could like if it unfroze, it'd be water. Yeah.
I'll count it. So that's how far. Yeah, that counts as 10 feet. Okay. Lyric is going to grab a particularly long piece of ice and just hit this thing with a. Oh wait, hold on. Shit. Okay, 5-foot step first, and then Tide Trident. That's. That's not a super valuable turn, but I mean it's all Lyric can do without exposing himself in this very open cave. So
right. As
so
you
that's
as you kind of like make a show, I guess, of using the crystal as a weapon while you're really like, yeah, Tide turn. That will hit. That will hit.
sweet.
Veska, it is your turn.
And yeah.
Yippee.
Kieran's going to follow right behind you.
That's my move action. Going to, I believe defensive stance would be best here, but I don't want to. No, I'll take it. Defensive stance, and then My swift action? No. Standard. Did I blast? No, I just blast shielded. I don't want to divide. I'll use my standard action to intimidate. So yeah, antagonist. That's the word. Are you smart enough?
Which one are you trying to intimidate?
This one.
That one. Let me think. I mean, I'd say no.
Aww.
Sadly.
Well, worth a shot.
Worth a shot. If they kind of like disregard your taunt, mostly just focusing on getting to the closest person.
Alright. Well, that's my turn.
When did you get?
Kind of regretting not activating haste, but you know what? It's whatever. He's going to follow up with a heavy slash towards this one. And another heavy slash. Fuck.
Second heavy slash does miss.
Okay, he's gonna activate haste. And then end his turn.
Okay. The blazing guard near you is going to once again do a follow-up with his sword. Landing a critical.
Yikes.
As he kind of like, with one winding slash, slices this one's torso kind of like in half.
Marshals these days.
What are you doing?
These are your allies.
They're not.
Oh, Moody's gonna like grab his hand.
They're not coming back from this. I'm granting.
Can't we restrain them?
They're alive.
Do you not see them? They have lost their senses entirely.
Just look at their tokens. They're almost monochrome.
Mune turns his sword towards the blazing guard.
Don't do this. We are on the same side. I'm telling you, they've lost their senses.
They could be under a charm or another effect.
Fine. I will not slay another, but you better be right. Caitlin, it is your turn.
One second. Caitlin?
Caitlin.
I know, yeah,
Yeah, Caitlin.
Caitlin's gonna radiate another aura. Everyone within this aura gets +2 to AC and will saves, while every enemy within the aura has a -2 to will saves.
Sweet.
Hey Jack. Actually, for next turn.
For next turn? Okay.
That aside,
Let me see this aura. What does it do?
-2 all to enemies will saves, +2 to allies AC and will saves.
Okay.
I think. And then... Yeah, I should just write them down on the board. And then I end my turn.
Understood.
For now.
Isolde, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. His sword's gonna fly up to the ceiling of the cave, however high it is.
Understood. It's not that tall, but like 15, 20 feet.
Okay. Good enough. And she'll cast another arrow blast.
That one does hit towards this one.
Yep. Oh wait, what are you... What'd you ping?
This one?
I can't even see that one.
Oh, well this
Oh, that one's already dead, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, there's this one too. Let me see what you
Yeah, I'll target that. Targeting that one.
Okay. That one.
Yep.
That does hit.
I should declare my target beforehand.
Understood. Is that all?
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, as you blast this one, it deals damage.
I need to.
It is now this guard's turn. As he will rush down the remaining, or the rotted corpse over here, and go for. Was that a 5-foot step? It was here, right? It was a 5-foot step. Rushing down this one to go for 2 punches. Oh, nice. The first one hits, 12 damage on a crit. And will. Right. This one seems pretty heavily damaged.
I don't think we need to be here. They got it.
Yeah. I definitely got it.
Now, though, all the corpses have risen.
Okay, fine.
As they will all attack for this time. This one is going to move towards the closest target, being the Blazing Guard. Clawing twice. I believe the last one does it? Yes.
So about that weather, huh?
That would be 7 plus 9. This one moving 5-foot stepping towards Caitlin to claw.
Not a good choice, bud. Not a good choice.
Does the second one hit?
It would.
That would also be cold. This one over here is going to stumble towards Isolde.
Uh-oh.
One claw. Does that hit? No, it does not.
Hold up. Wait, but I'm in the air. It needs to have like.
Oh wait, you're in the air. Right, correct. Then it would
Yeah.
move towards the Blazing Guard over here, but still would not hit. And finally, this one is going to move towards Veska. And claw once. However, doesn't hit. No, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It is this guy's turn.
So wait, which Blazing Guard's turn is it?
It is this one over here. The one near Mune.
Oh my god, why was I worried?
But
Okay,
the one
can I-
nearer to Caitlin.
All right. I'll decide on this. I'll decide on my next turn.
Okay. Fucking music. As it's sort of like continuing its action from last turn as it just like slowly walks forward with the flamethrower. To burn more. 12 to touch, so it doesn't hit. But Caitlin, are you able to absorb things even if it like doesn't like meet your touch?
That's exactly what I'm supposed to do.
I think.
I lose my dex against his attack, so if I fail to absorb it, I'll take the damage.
Okay.
I don't, though.
Okay.
You know what's nice about absorbing fire? That fire becomes a shield against cold damage.
I think you're just making stuff up.
Okay. Kirby's not allowed to have fun in the presence of a
Like,
Sandlot,
you know
I'm
what's
sorry.
nice
I
about
forgot.
absorbing fire? No. In fact, I think the only other person who does this is the villain.
Yeah!
Are you the
Oh,
villain?
villain.
Are you
That's why
taking
they
the
use
fire
it.
from
It's
them?
good.
What?
Caitlin's
As
actually
this guy kind of
takes
does a flamethrower, and like a cone bursts around his enemy, Caitlyn just kind of takes all of the residual flames that curve in around the enemy into her palms.
It's now Planson's turn.
It is. That's awesome. That's actually awesome.
That's great.
That's sick. That's awesome. You know?
That is.
I don't think I need to do very much.
You made your winch.
Yeah, it's in my hand. I'm ready to poke if it tries to hurt me or someone near. I guess I'll 5 foot forwards. And do I have any sort of? I might have a spell for this. Hold on. Could be interesting. No. No. I think I'm just gonna ready my action, brace with the spear, and end my turn. See if someone charges.
Lyric, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to ask this guy right here. Okay, wait, actually, how big are these crystals? Like, could they form a puddle if,
There are, I think if you gather enough of them, you could make a puddle.
Okay, like in this area, would these be able to make one?
A pretty small puddle, but sure.
Okay, in that case, can I ask this guy, would this take up a turn, would this require a turn for him to melt the crystals?
I'd say take a standard.
Yeah, okay, so he can't do that outside of his turn.
No.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna tell him for his next turn to do that, and in the meantime, I'm going to use... Shit, what can I use that isn't water magic?
Punch them.
Did you say water magic?
That was out of character!
Can we just say
I'm
by the way,
going to-
how fucked up is it that Tide Turn is blasphemous, but Frostra isn't? There's water everywhere for both.
Frostjaw is not,
No, it's
I believe
ice.
it's air. It's based off of air.
Listen,
You are
we're
freezing
chill.
the air.
We're chill, okay?
Canonically, Frostjaw is air and not water.
No,
Like,
we're chill.
you make
Listen,
ice out of the
it's
air.
fine. It's fine. We're just chill.
Yeah.
So what's Gale?
Gale is just air.
It's
Okay,
like Frostdraw, but a
they're
little bit
different
warmer.
kinds. They're different kinds.
Semantics!
So,
It's like Frostdraw,
Lyric,
but warmer, and then the flame is just Gale, but
It's
even
on.
warmer.
Lyric is going to use the, okay. Can I say that as a standard action, Lyric uses blind against this ice zombie, this rotten corpse. And
Lyric goes, shit, I can't use my Tide Turn, pulls out a flashbang.
he just throws his torch with torchlight at him. Flashbang. It's like the ash. It's like the
Is
ash
this-
baby.
How does Lyric use blind as a Titan? It's just like squirts water in their eyes, like, oh my god!
Okay, I haven't figured out the flavor. Maybe we can just argue that it's a rudimentary spell and it isn't related to Titan. I don't know, dude.
I mean, I guess.
And okay, so that's a standard action.
Hold your torch in
And
front of them and say, "Hey, look
as
at this
a-
for a second. Thank you."
And as a move action, Lyric is going to gather up the crystals to pile them on here. Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Okay. So there's a giant pile of crystals that, if melted, will turn into a sizable puddle.
Right. Veska, it's your turn. Something's right behind you.
Divide. Wait, there we go. Divide.
Divide.
No.
Does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate it.
Bye.
Oh no!
Well, this is free, so there's no reason not to use it. Immediate, I'll save that just in case. I use my standard. I'm kinda... Yeah, no. I'll use Bulwark.
Will work. Understood. Is that all?
Yeah.
Luna Chica, it is your turn. As the blazing guard next to you, looks at you. I will try to restrain them then. If you can give me an opportunity.
I'm very precise. He's gonna 5-foot step, stepping over the corpse. He's going to follow up with a heavy slash. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
Well,
it doesn't confirm.
Not lethal, by the way.
Does not confirm.
Does not confirm with a +2 from Caitlin.
Well then it does confirm, yeah.
Or yeah.
With the -4 from non-lethal.
Oh, well then it doesn't confirm.
Fuck.
Do you have any more pluses in here?
Plus minus, plus minus, who knows?
Right, I do have to be non-lethal. I do have to actually care for the people I'm trying to spare. Oh my god. You know, actually, maybe the Blizzard Guards have a point. Maybe we should just kill them all.
Yeah.
No, that's
Okay.
No,
I mean,
okay, it doesn't confirm. That's fine. I don't want it to die anyways. I'm gonna follow up with the falling slash. Then I'm going to where is that? Sorry. Min's going to plunge his sword into the ground. Death to zombies, guys.
Death to zombies.
Ignore the roll here. 35 damage to every enemy within this radius.
Understood. So that's that one and that one.
hey.
Roll reflex half
Reflex half. Got it. For both of those.
for all of them, like the one at the bottom as well.
Yeah, both of them.
All three.
All three?
combat.
Where's the? Oh, that one too. That's Bella.
Bruno just like runs around the corner and stabs that one and runs back.
What is the DC?
DC 18. So only one. It's CC half.
It would be this
So-
one that succeeds. The one near Caitlyn.
So it takes half damage.
Understood.
He gets one more attack. At like a -5 for this. I guess I'll follow up with a rising uppercut.
Understood.
But yeah.
Oh my god. How would you like to incapacitate?
Let me know. Mine's gonna like cut out the exposed like gaps in the armor near the legs, bringing it to the ground. And then he sheathes his blade again.
Understood. As the Blazing Guard near you with this opportunity is going to like you see like fire like form around his hands as he grabs it like a whip and binds them to the rock. That's one. Or two, I suppose. But onwards, as it is the Blazing Guard's turn. He is going to move forwards towards the others, and I will add a thing for there, incapacitate. Or, I'll just do the X, but they're not dead, you know that. He's going to move forwards here. And from one attack against this one. Ooh! Crit.
Oh!
This one, as the Blazing Guard slashes at the leg pieces, like Mune did, it is brought to its knees as they once again bind. So this one also down. Caitlyn, is your turn.
Hey.
Save this one for
Well,
me.
since we're gonna go down relatively soon, let's do some learning. 5-foot step. Caitlyn is simply going to examine this guy. And she is going to sense alignment.
Sense alignment, yes.
She's going to make a sense motive skill check. DC is 10 plus the CR of this creature, whatever the hell that may be. I'm sure you have one, right, Jack? Right? You're a good DM, right?
Yep.
Yep. For sure.
Good DM.
That's a 16. Tell me if that passes.
DC is equal to 10 plus CR. That does not pass.
Oh my god. They're not CR6. In that
Actually,
case.
wait, no, they would be. No, yeah.
But-
They'd be lower.
so-
My bad, bro.
Does it pass or not?
It does pass.
Okay. What is the alignment of these guards?
Now, an alignment of, I'm thinking, is it in the very moment, I'm assuming?
to be, say, charmed or something does not change your alignment. To be under any kind of control, like your alignment is inherent to you as a person and your actual will.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. It's not well, it's kind of helpful. Anyway, second thing, I'm gonna cast Charm on that same guy. Does it instantly fizzle out?
No.
Oh, okay, give me a will save.
Fail.
He's charmed.
He's charmed.
Actually, he gets a +5, -2 from my effect, so he is charmed, even though we are actively fighting him. Yep. Alright, that's that's my turn. He's charmed.
Isolde, your turn.
Okay. So it's gonna fly over down with the crowd. Let's see. Probably have enough for this. And he will non-lethally. I don't know if can I do that? Can I non-lethally cast a spell?
Kirby.
No.
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 All right.
No. Just punch it.
No. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I guess I'll take out a dagger and stab him non-lethally.
Stab him.
True. That's true. -4 for non-lethal.
Non-lethally, I'll stab them. Yep. Trust.
Wait, not the charmed one. Go to the other one. There's one over there.
Oh shoot. Then I have to move more. Okay, let's see. 125.
You've got a fly speed. You're more than good.
Yeah, right.
Just
I'll be like right here. Oh no, I have to be like.
to Planton's bag while you're on your
You can be over Veska's head, can't you?
There, right. Yeah. I think I can do that. Yeah.
Well, it depends how
Yeah.
tall the ceiling is, because we're in a
20
cave.
foot.
600 feet because this is Jack.
I wish I played
As long as that's
I wish I was
like
a dragoon.
15 foot tall, I'll be okay. I think. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna try and not hit this one. Oh, I hope that hits.
Does not hit.
Damn! I end my turn.
Is it? It is this one's turn. As
Caitlyn
you-
calls out, not to hit him, as he will not attack us for duration, unless we hit him.
Wait, did you charm this one?
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
What do you mean?
I said not to get that one.
Well,
I didn't get him. He's charmed.
Well, this
Oh,
blazing
get
guard.
him.
This blazing guard, regardless, is gonna spend the time.
Whatever, I'll
melting
grab
the
this
puddle,
one.
Melting the ice into a puddle.
Wow.
Yay.
Now they're
Can Veska, can you like? No, not Veska. Somebody drag that one over here.
This one lives. It's
On your
going
next
to
turn.
claw at Veska.
No.
No, I think it's
20 lower
Yeah.
than it needs to be, I'm gonna be real.
20?
Good
Yeah.
try, buddy.
It will claw at Isolde.
That makes sense.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, you're flying.
Yeah, I'm flying, buddy.
Okay,
You're not gonna hurt the poor child, are you?
clawed Kieran.
What the fuck? Not Kieran.
Hey, buddy.
It
Nuh-uh. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, my goat Veska.
As it's about to claw at Kieran, Kieran kind of like flinches and like huddled, like crawls into a little ball on the floor. And
Literally, like
drops
turns
the
into like
attack.
a Oh, what's the name of the sandy creature? The guys that curl up into a ball.
Yeah.
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you block it, Kieran looks up. You saved my life.
Again.
Aaron, your voice changed a lot there.
You saved my life.
I think it's going.
He hit puberty.
Damn, this one encounter made his balls drop.
That's just mean.
This one's gonna run up. And with the rotted corpse having like had its like hand bounce off
Hey.
your shield.
Hey, drag that one over here. Drag that one to the puddle.
I
Drag it,
can't.
I'm gonna bind it.
Ah, okay, drag it over here.
It's got like 3 people to go through. No, wait, 4.
I have a plan.
Son.
He's right there.
Somehow I felt
Kieran's
that
trying to move out
coming
of the way.
seconds
The flame
beforehand.
guard's
I
gotta
heard
move out.
every single
Everyone
one.
Gotta
did.
move out the way.
The blazing guard, trusting you, is just gonna like grab it. Flaming fists. No, wait. Why am I rolling? I would be rolling CMB or CMB. To grab it, and he will toss it. Well, it would be Blaze Knee, actually. As he
Incredible.
tosses it towards you.
Alright. Clanson, do your thing.
My thing.
Whatever thing you'd like.
Kill
As
them
long as it-
non-lethally.
Jack, would you?
Kill them non-lethally.
No, don't kill them. I'm gonna.
Jack,
I'm
would you
gonna
allow me
kill them.
to use? It doesn't actually do this, but would you let me use something like Expendious Construction to make a sort of prison or a cage
That
out
does
of the
sound
earth
pretty
and
cool.
ice?
I do like that. That does sound pretty cool.
I think I'll do that. It's like a standard action, and then just from the walls and the floor where the zombie whatever is.
You have a whopping 2
Just
viewers.
bars. Yeah. Grow out of it. Made of cold ice. And
Now,
it'll stay there.
Which one? This one,
That one.
or this one?
Nah. Yeah, so.
That one. Okay.
Yeah.
It is in a prison.
Take
in
that
the
out.
dirt.
Alright, now that
It's
now
just
that
in
this
there.
one,
Was it? Do you have anything else to do, Pleasant?
Let me just check the action type on that. That's a full round action, so
Okay.
we're good.
Alright, now that this one is in the puddle, or in range of the puddle, I know that I just ignore what the school says. This is non-lethal. I'm going to incapacitate. I'm going to grab.
I think the school is like heavily saying that is not non-lethal.
It's
You
non-lethal.
can't make
Don't
spells
worry.
non-lethal.
For this intents and purpose, it is non-lethal.
That's not a spell.
It's not a spell. It's not a spell.
That's just lyrics saying I'm going to.
Guys, no, wait, okay, no. I know I put it. Look. Hey, look. I know I put it under spells, but it is technically a class feature. It is not an actual spell. It is just an attack of some sort.
I'm laughing at the school. I'm sorry.
Yeah, unconscious. That's not dead.
Wow.
That's
That's
unconscious.
true.
Is there
So-
water nearby?
Yes, it's the puddle. I just said. So, Lyric is going to grab this guy by the neck and hold him under the water until he's unconscious.
Wait,
That's
which?
what you do.
Jesus
Wait, grab
fucking
who?
Christ.
Wait. The one that
What?
I put in bars?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Why did you put him in bars?
Working against each other.
Because I
had
solved the problem
goddamn
and your team
plan.
just took him right out of prison.
I went ahead and beat the shit out of him while you're at it.
Hey, Honori, hey, listen, Honori, I think there's a message Stan has for you here.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
I hate you so much. Kirby is not even funny.
I will say,
It's like we're looking at.
You're
we're
gonna
looking at
take the
lyric-
charmed one because the charmed one's gonna expire.
No, that's
okay,
7
I'll take
hours.
the charmed one.
No, it's a 7-hour duration.
7 hours.
It's a 7-hour duration.
Let me your
Why
love.
Can we see how this is like
My
playing
friend
out?
now.
Planson bars up the zombie so that he can't hurt us. Lyric tears open the bars, grabs
No,
him.
I think it's even funnier if
He's
Lyric
in
doesn't tear
puddle.
open the bars. It's funnier if Lyric literally reaches through the bars, grabs this guy by the neck, and slams him out of it.
this is
Lyric, are you
SpongeBob shit.
okay? Are you okay?
I'll stuff an evil.
It's like,
Yeah, we better just kill these guys.
Oh, I'll fucking kill you!
He is
It's that's not what he's doing.
Combat
He's just
ends.
incapacitating him.
How
We could've
else
just
would that
killed them.
happen?
We could have killed
He's
them from the start.
incapacitating him.
Combat ends.
Okay.
While I cannot directly
I did
instruct
not know
this
that Lyric
guy,
was a marshal.
He's not.
It's not okay, Lyric. Oh my god.
You guys are all bastards.
They're all.
Eric, do you look at? Can you see what Lyric is doing right now?
They are
You gotta
all,
communicate. You gotta tell me you're trying to do something here.
they are all
I
either
was. Why not?
unconscious. They are all either unconscious or binded or charmed.
You told me do your thing.
I thought you were gonna
Caitlin,
I'm gonna cast like blind or something. I
Guys,
didn't think you were gonna put
hey,
in fucking
fellas,
prison.
Guys,
you know
we
how
have a
long you've
session.
been talking about this? Move on. Let go.
No.
Forgive, live, laugh,
All right,
love.
let's go.
Stan, think of unbeatable.
Hey, let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
Let's,
Okay. Fine. I'm not taking you for a session.
let's get a move on.
While I cannot directly command it, I can give the charmed one commands, and it will regard me in the most favorable way, and usually listen to me.
Like a good pal.
Yeah, it's like a really, really close friend, effectively. And Caitlin's going to address it. Can you talk?
Food. Food.
Caitlin is going to, out of her handbag, just take like some spare rations and hand them over.
Do you know who this is?
Not particularly, but for now, let's say I do.
The guard kind of like regards the. It kind of like just like stands still, its arms slumped down as it looks down at the rations. Kind of like slapping them away. Warmth.
Caitlin creates a ball of fire in her hand
As it
and
kind of
just
like lunges towards your hand, like grasping the fire with all it can, as its hands do like touch yours, which does hurt.
Caitlin is going to. Oh, good. That siphons away from her stored fire. She's going to cast Endure Elements on it against the cold. Specifically, Lord's Hearth.
Well, it doesn't have to be against anything. Endure Elements is just the best.
Endure Elements against the cult.
Mhm.
As yeah, okay. As it.
I'll be back.
How do we go about?
Just so it can heat up quicker.
Right. Yeah, it is less affected by the cold environment of the cave, as it huddles this fire with all it can. Alas, it does grow warmer, but its condition doesn't seem to change. It doesn't take in any of this heat.
What happened to you?
Patrol. Stolen.
Yeah.
Warmth. Warmth. It doesn't seem to have many words for you.
You said they were lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral off the top of my head. Excuse me if I might look just to see if there's anything more accurate, but I think lawful neutral makes sense.
Caitlin's gonna turn to a guard beside her. And she's going to sense alignment of that guard.
That god, yes.
That god. The guard beside her, let me roll sense motive. 28.
Give me a moment. That does work. Lawful
Yeah, unless this guard is level fucking 18.
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral as well? Okay.
Yes.
Mentally, this person still seems to still be themselves.
As the guard steps forward, though something has happened.
Clearly.
We do best to push forwards. I will bind this one so it does not pursue after the charm wears off.
We've got 7 hours. Let's keep it with us.
Understood. Then, let us all move forwards. I believe there is more to explore.
Before we do, I'd like to take the rest of them out and into the carriage.
Understood, though I know not how long they will be unconscious for, so do exercise caution.
Well, bind them. You have rope, don't you?
We have flames. That is what we use. I did not bring any rope.
Damn.
I fear the further I stray from the bindings, the weaker they become.
Hanson, could you spare us some rope, please?
Can do.
Thanks, Panson.
Caitlin with 150 feet of silk rope just in her handbag. That's for a clown trick, unrelated.
Planson, using the rope and with help from the others, I'd say you bind all of these frozen guards and bring them over to the carriage. Moving back into the cave, it seems reasonable enough to move forwards. This glowing like waypoint over here seeming to be the next stop. Very well. Continue to stay close. We will move as one group now.
Good idea. Maybe we shouldn't split up.
Tends to be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Moving
Okay, let's-
forwards.
Yeah, let's gonna move on. Are we not going this way?
Hiccups, hiccups.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
Moving upwards. As I.
Sorry.
You're gonna have to take the charmed guy with us. I can't own him.
Yeah, I'll do it. Sure.
Oh boy.
And place yourselves near the bottom.
God damn, it's pitch black.
I already made that joke.
Oh,
You guys
it's
see
pitch white.
Hey,
Yeah,
see-
everything.
Okay, now I
Yeah,
see,
we see everything. There's no dynamic lighting.
Thank God. Oh,
There's no walls, more particularly.
Yeah, there are no walls.
Hey guys, this looks a lot like a boss arena. Just saying.
No, it looks
Okay.
more like a
What are
ritual.
you talking
what's
about?
a boss arena?
What
is
might
that?
that mean?
It's
Lyric.
Are you saying that the
This is
big
not a
red
character!
skull made of red paint at the door meant that this is some sort of evil room?
Wait, no, there's a pedestal in the middle. We need to grapple the skull from across the room and then put it on the pedestal.
Puzzle
and
room?
also allow me to place down your buddy.
My friend. And the other guys.
When you put them in the.
Why is the lyric so happy about this?
Put them in the carriage now.
Get the fuck out! Why is...
It's like a heart with chains. That works.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
fitting.
that really fits. That's perfect.
That's perfect.
That's awesome.
Lyric's
Remove
so
the smile.
Lyric's so happy.
He's not happy about any of this. He does not want to be here.
I'm dead.
I hate you so much.
Moving forwards, the cave stretches out to almost like ornate, intricate room. You see pillars in a semicircle, or in a circle, not a semicircle. You see pillars in a circle in front of you. Oh wait, yeah, the blazing dark shell spear. Pillars in a circle with a pedestal in the middle. All the way over here, towards the end of the room, you see a large door closed shut.
Oh. I don't know about you guys, but this looks a lot like a puzzle.
This is not exactly cave-like.
Can I cast Detect Magic here and see if this is the magic that I was sensing?
You may.
Sweet, I do that.
But who would put a puzzle in a cave?
You do sense magic.
God knows.
You do sense magic from the door, and additionally magic from beyond the door.
So this is not the magic part. Lyric looks back. Clearly,
Or sorry,
this-
the door itself emits magic, and also beyond the door there is magic.
yeah. Lyric goes back. He's like, okay, clearly this is meant to guard some deeper layer of the cave. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm sensing magic. One more thing, the door is also not normal, so there must be some way to open it.
Who wants to step forward and do a perception check? Or actually, no, just investigate at your own leisure.
Okay, sweet.
I'll remove the turn order. You don't really need a turn order. Just
Perception or like some other investigation type roll.
Investigate is a better roll, I suppose.
There is no
So
investigate
about
roll.
that door.
So there is no.
There is no.
Yeah,
There's no
then it would just
investigate.
be a
We've-
deception.
Maybe the door's
Or
open.
like knowledge. Can I roll like knowledge arcana or something?
Yeah. Okay, sure. What are you investigating first?
The door.
The door over here, right?
Yep. I'm gonna use perception and knowledge arcana as two separate rolls. That's the 22 I take.
Okay. The door itself does emit traces of magic for sure. Though this magic seems more as a way to keep it locked shut. On it, though, on the door inscribed is a triangle.
Does it resemble the layout of the room? Or is it just a normal triangle?
No, it is a triangle symbol.
Huh.
Knowledge, if you would like to try and identify the symbol, you could go for another roll. I'd say...
I would love to.
Go for it. I'd say
Which roll?
knowledge... what would it be? Knowledge Arcana? Maybe?
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana.
That's a 36.
It is the alchemical symbol for fire. You recall.
Caitlin! Where's Caitlin?
I will
Yeah,
allow
Lyric.
others to investigate if they want to.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead. I'm just gonna bring Caitlin over here, but you guys keep investigating.
I'm just looking real funny at Planson's token right now.
Blanson is
So what
climbed
are
up
these-
on a pillar.
That's a pillar?
Yeah.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
What do these pillars look like?
The tokens themselves, I know, are not very fantastic. But they are very, like, ornate marble. Very pretty.
Planson died! He fell off! I'm sorry.
100 fall damage. You die.
Here's my new backup character.
Blanson.
Blanson 2.
No, Stabby McKnife Man.
That's not his name. It's
I don't remember his name.
it's Stabby Mac Knife Man, not me.
Oh. Yep. Sorry.
Monet. They are
Yes.
like ornate marble pillars. Very pretty, very well sculpted.
Mm-hmm. And there doesn't seem to be anything interesting about them, like no buttons or
No buttons,
symbols.
no. Not from what you can see, no.
Okay, I want to see the shower drain in the middle then.
Yes, the pedestal. It is
Oh, yes.
also pretty, made of marble. On the pedestal you see piles of ash.
Num num num.
No, no.
What? No! He does? That's a dead person!
Mooney, let the intrusive thoughts away.
That's a dead person!
No.
Hey!
No.
You can't do that!
Planson,
Yes.
could you spare me some tinders?
Just use this for now.
Planson tosses you the campfire orb.
That works too. Caitlin puts down a campfire on the pedestal. I don't know how well that'll work, but we can try it.
As fire erupts on the pedestal, you hear a loud creaking from this door. The alchemical symbol kind of like lights up bright orange as the door creaks open slowly.
Good puzzle, guys.
Thanks,
I
Caitlin.
We
thought
did
there
it.
was like, I thought we were gonna have to form like some sort of triangle with the pillars, but like no.
It's just fire.
This is fire.
You have to
okay.
understand, this is a D&D campaign puzzle. We're not smart enough to solve a real one. It has to be like this.
I want a real puzzle. Could the door close again and we get like a harder puzzle?
We're not playing escape room, Monet.
Well, we're not
Alright,
playing a strangle at
Lyric's
John
definitely
Patton.
not fucking stepping forward first, so.
Monet will.
Alright, I guess Lyric will follow behind. He's very like clearly frightened and on guard.
Cool. So I was gonna say back in the main room.
Planson's looking
Now
at
he's
the
now
campfire,
he's sensing the
he
magic
needs
a
it
lot
back.
more.
Fervor in
Planson,
Oh.
if you've just got something that'll burn a while that you're willing to spare, that might be
So
better.
this is what's gonna burn for the longest.
Monet.
I've got some
Yeah.
sparks, but it's not nothing disposable.
Fervor into the room. Past this chamber, you spot
Sunbottom, yes.
a fully empty room. The middle of it, or though on the wall, you do see an ornate, very nice and intricate shelf of sorts, seemingly having housed a singular item on it before, though it is now gone. And in the corner of the
Are we
room,
ignoring
in the corner
dead
of
guy?
the room, in the corner of the room, you see another of the frozen guard, or the blazing guard that is now the frozen guard. Though this one, you see holding their hand to their chest, a constant stream of fire emitting.
So they're still alive.
As you walk in, they will like look. No. As
What?
Zanmato. As you walk
On site. No. Minnie's
Wes.
gonna look forward, holding his blade towards the soldier or guard.
Stay back. How'd you even open the door?
We're here to help.
No
What?
way.
You explain what happened.
You're not the others. The guard kind of like takes a deep breath to the best of their abilities. I've been hiding here for years.
Years.
Here. We were looking for the young master after he fled. Traced his steps back here. And
Who's the young master?
the young master, after the ceremony, he fled. I don't know if it was out of shame or out of anger, but fled all the way over here. And our entire patrol, made it to this room. And he's like hyperventilating, having to recount the story. He was standing there, near that, as the man points towards the shelf near him, above him. He was standing near that. This door here already opened. I don't know if he solved it or what. In his hand, a gauntlet. We tried to persuade him to come back, but with a fell swoop, all of us, he kind of like looks down, dejected.
What kind of ceremony was it?
The kingship ceremony, where the king is decided.
Coronation?
Coronation, yes. The kingship ritual, we call it. It must have happened, at least. I haven't been counting. It's a few years ago. The young master,
right.
His brother was chosen. I suppose that got to him. He failed.
Do you remember what year it was?
No. I
Stupid.
don't know what year it is now. I've forgotten.
What year it was?
I've forgotten a lot.
It's not like I'm not asking for like how many years ago it was. Just like if he remembers like the number that it was. Like
I do not.
No, I didn't say that in character.
No, he doesn't.
But right.
We found him in here. That gauntlet, all of us. All of us.
So
he remained silent for a while.
Hey Jack, what year is it?
I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hey Jack, what's this NPC's name?
What's this NPC's favorite food?
What's your name?
Who's it related to? What's his entire family? Anyways, do we think
Mune will try to help him up.
Lyric goes taps Mune on the shoulder. He's like, "Do we think that the young master could be the same guy that stole the flame?"
He mentioned a gauntlet. I would assume that it is.
I feel like it's gotta be, right? Well, that brings us
Yeah,
closer.
we're in a Jack Person campaign.
That's not. He does not say that.
What the fuck is a Jack person?
Who is this?
No,
Jack person?
sorry, I'm not trying to derail. Mune's gonna help up the blue guy.
He kind of stumbles to his feet, his hand still on his chest. You see more clearly now. He is a flame charmer, and has been constantly feeding his ether into himself in the form of a fire. The gauntlet, I can't think straight. Do you guys have any heat?
Caitlin, get over here.
Motherfucker, I'm like 60 feet away. Come walk over here.
The Blazing Guard. The Blazing Guard is, all of them are just gonna, help this individual try and get to his feet properly and, drag him.
He's dragging Caitlin along.
Well, they're dragging him over here to the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to drag
Hey.
Caitlyn, you just pull her and she rolls along like a fucking suitcase.
The
Fuck, I
fucking
can't-
skates.
Yeah.
You are safe.
All right.
I was thinking of like, I was trying to think of this image, like where like fucking 3 guards come in, like consume him and then walk away. I was also gonna say that Mune has warm like sunlight emitting from his.
Well, I guess we gotta take the
bonfire
fire
slash.
back. I hope he didn't forget anybody past that door.
Well, Lyric, wait. So this is the only magic, like, that I can sense, right? There's no magic further.
No, the magic itself was coming from this guy using Flame Charm.
Ah, I see. So that's the end of the cave. Okay.
Field.
Yeah. Lyric's like, well, we think we know who the guy who stole the fire is now. It's apparently, I'll just tell them as soon as we get back to the caravan.
As I'd assume, well, he settles down near the fire of the altar, though if Caitlyn or whoever wants to like start an actual fire. Big boy fire.
It is a campfire on top of it.
That does work. As he sits near it, like heats up a bit more than he has been in a while. He breathes heavily. The gauntlet itself, as I recall it that day, we saw him. He held it in his hand. It was attached to it. As he put his hand on my comrade's chest, it's like all the warmth in him just poof, vanished. His body heat gone. The gauntlet glowed brighter. And for each person he nudged, their heat was gone too. Mine as well, but I ran as fast as I could. And my comrades, they weren't flame charmers like me.
Right.
I can't heat up for long is the issue. No matter how much flame charm I feed into myself, my body heat is gone. The gauntlet itself absorbs body heat, warmth. It has been taken from my being, from all of their beings. I don't think there's any saving them. I don't know if there's any saving me.
Would we be able to give their fire back? Maybe a flame charm spell?
As I said, just feeding. Without body heat, you cannot take in warmth.
So they're doomed.
Practically corpses already.
Fuck.
Practically corpses, yet still not dead. It's like a cruel form of torture.
But there's no way to save them.
Not that I'm aware of.
That's evil.
Shit. It might.
You're all nice people.
Might be wise, Caitlyn, to dispose of the corpses that we brought along to the caravan.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That gauntlet. It reminds me of an old fairy tale.
Please tell us.
I always thought of it as a fairy tale, but after seeing it, I think once there was a king whom glowed enough to blind. With him some children too, one of flesh and one of light. The child of light was sly and cunning, yet the one of flesh wanted nothing more than kindness without shunning. When the time came for an inheritor to be chosen, the child of light was sure that he would be the one to give his devotion. But as the child of flesh stepped up to take the crown, the one of light fled with a frown, never to return. not without a sound. That's the only part of the fairy tale I know, but
He
believe-
clearly did return.
I believe this is not the same. Well, it isn't the same case as this. This fairy tale has been in our culture since the city's founding.
I may have it in my bookshelf.
You would have heard this, Caitlin, for sure. It is a story, as you would know it, it is a story about the very first king of Lyono and his 2 children. I'd say Caitlin is an inquisitive sort, would have researched this further. So you know what? I think Caitlin would know more. It is a story, about the first king of Lyono and his 2 children. One of the children being a Lightborn, a creature of light, and the other being a normal human, a mortal. The mortal chosen to be king, following the first king, the Lightborn fled away, far into the reaches of the snow, never to return. Scheming somewhere to take over and take revenge against those who wronged him.
So we're fighting a Lightborn? That sounds bad. That
It's
sounds
a
really
fairy
bad.
tale lyric.
The young
But
master.
clearly
No.
it
no,
has
no.
some merit.
The young master wasn't a child of light. I believe the young master is simply following in the footsteps of this fairy tale. It was his favorite.
Either way, this is not a good situation.
The king now. It must be the one that was chosen instead of the young master. Please tell me his name again. My mind has forgotten.
Caitlin, you know this, right?
It's Colossi. In case you
Colossi,
forgot.
Colossi. Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you for the
Don't
reminder.
worry, I understand. I would have forgotten too.
Me looking at my notes. Yeah,
Colossi.
it's Colossi.
Colossi. Right. Then that is the same. I wonder where the young master is now.
Well, stole the fire.
Then his vengeance has begun. The gauntlet. The child of light from the fairy tale. Must be Dolos. I, myself, have researched Lightborns and Celestials to the best of my abilities. The gauntlet of Dolos. It absorbs warmth. It all lines up.
How was it created? Do you know?
Not something I'm aware of, though Lightborns, from what I've seen, at the very least, Lightborns and Celestials are very intuitive. There are many relics tied to them.
But he's not a Lightborn. Is he? Oh.
Lyric
I guess he's-
gains -1 intelligence.
That's not- no.
Lose 1 intelligence.
That's not
like
true.
it was said, he was a Lightborn.
I asked if he was a Lightborn, and he said
Gauntlet.
no.
The gauntlet was made by Dolos, whom I suspect now is a Lightborn.
Okay.
But yeah, the
Jack.
young master is not Dolos.
Jack.
Yes.
Would or can Celestials ever, or Lightborn, ever create artifacts that can suppress a Celestial's own abilities?
I believe that depends on the capabilities of that Celestial themselves, but possible.
Okay. I recommend we all be wary of the one with the gauntlet.
Great idea.
Particularly, I'm curious to know if it can steal the light, the warmth, if you will, of a Celestial.
That would be pretty awful. Let's hope not.
The frozen guard sighs. I've longed to get out of this cave for years. Are you
Yeah.
guys leaving now too? Can I come with?
I think so. We should go tell the king about this.
No, let's go.
All right, let's head off.
As you all set off.
Isolde.
Gone.
Isolde, would you mind helping me bury the dead? And putting them to rest.
This will put a solemn look on her face, walks over with a silent agreement.
Out of character, I wouldn't trust Isolde with that.
The Blazing Guard will help you as well.
Damn, bitch.
Dude.
You can't blame me.
The Blazing Guard will help you with this as well.
Isolde expresses her thanks.
Should Mune start putting the corpses to rest?
What?
It's my choice.
I thought that was what we were doing.
Yeah,
Like, they're suffering.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, what would be the best way to kill them?
I guess. I don't know the fastest way.
I can kill them pretty fast. They won't be in pain for long. At least, not as long as they have been.
Okay, alright. I think we should leave it to Mune if he says so.
Caitlin looks Mune in the eye and just says, "Have fun," and she walks away.
He turns away, and decapitates the corpse within like a second.
The living frozen guard can't really bear to watch as he looks away, following Caitlin. And I suppose this continues as each corpse is put to rest and buried. Would you guys like to do anything else before moving back to the carriage and to the city?
Not particularly.
No? Okay.
Still goes up to Mune. Not a great relationship between you two, huh?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, sorry for bringing it up. It just seemed a little awkward.
I want to say, like,
I'm imagining Isolde reveling in the drama.
Isolde has been consistently nosy, and I appreciate it.
Has just been like soaking it in, bowl of popcorn in hand.
I love Isolde. Why should I get popcorn?
You know what's better than popcorn?
I'm not sure if like there's anything
intermission
faster than decapitating, because
you get them and you stab them in the brain.
What if I just like shoot them in the face with a shotgun?
Okay, we'll say Mune, like,
where did you get a shotgun?
I was unaware
my
we were
God.
like burying them,
My
so
shield.
Mune's gonna like quick like brain shot, you know, sever the spinal cord or something.
Right.
Do we have an intermission before we go back to the town? I need a snack.
It'll be short. Session's almost over.
Good idea. Plant some.
Oh, okay.
What? No!
No! I want more session.
Too bad.
Yeah, me too.
I want more session.
Too bad.
We'll get more after some deep runners just ended. We'll have more. We'll have
What do
more.
you mean? Deep Runners sessions are going on next week. We have to kill Spade, remember? Because Ace canceled.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Oh, damn.
As you travel, we don't have anything else, I don't believe. You travel back towards the city. I will play. Well, this music seems a little upbeat.
Okay, it can't just be me, right? Like Jack's mic is different. What happened?
Is it?
His voice
It's just you, I think.
like or something.
Huh?
I think it is just you.
Something's different. I'm hallucinating.
I think it's
Oh.
close.
Sen, you've been a lot quieter. That's my observation.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I think I disassociated again. What happened?
Wake up! It's all a dream.
As
Yeah, no, you're crazy.
the carriage moves back towards the city, making it to the gates, the Blazing Guard, kind of like in a it's a bit of a blur, but in a rush, the Blazing Guard can like haul this this barely alive Frozen Guard left, the only one possibly capable of saving, taking them into what seems to be some sort of hospital, some sort of caretaking place. Oh, Planson, we can go back if you want to cook.
That he did.
No,
You did disassociate because he did ask.
Is there anything you want to do? I did ask.
He did ask.
I swear I said something before it.
I did
Nice.
ask.
I swear I said something during it.
It's okay, you can cook in the city.
I'm actually hazy right now. This is weird.
Is that the character from Conway's World?
Who?
To the left.
Nemesis? What?
Whoa, is that Nemesis?
Maybe I should have taken a short break.
Are you good?
Can we take an intermission and have just a little bit more session, please?
Please. I've planned. We can ask for more, but like.
I don't have anything past what I have planned. What do you
had a week.
Well,
please.
I have a plan, son.
Well, yeah,
That's my
Jim,
one
I
joke.
plan
That's
what
my
I
one
plan.
joke. That's my one joke. I'm done. Straight.
Awesome. I'm feeling mentally slow right now as well, I'm not gonna lie.
Regardless. Moving back towards the gates, the guards move the person in.
Can we end class early?
As one of the guards turns to you guys, you wanted to talk to the king, right?
Right.
We did?
We did? No, Stan, you're not going crazy this time, did we?
We didn't.
Nobody said that.
Didn't Lyric
Nobody
say
said
I'm
that.
fairly sure Lyric said that.
Lyric?
Relay
Lyric?
info to the...
Are you selling?
Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
No, he's literally not here. Didn't he go get fucking popcorn or whatever?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, like you said.
My mic was muted. My mic was muted. My mic was muted.
Come back,
Did we
custom
not
popcorn.
literally say that we're not that we're gonna go?
No.
I mean, we're back in town.
I thought we were going to.
Okay.
Would it not be a good idea to tell the king
Let's
about his
go over-
murderous evil brother that wants
Let's
to kill
go
him?
over right now all of the evidence that we have. So at the ceremony, there was a figure with some sort of
In
glove that could
character.
absorb
Wait,
flame.
hold on. I have some evidence, I think.
Oh yeah, this would be really good to do in character. You're right. At the ceremony, there was a figure with a glove that absorbed the flames, and in the cave, we found more individuals with their flames stolen. And we found someone who told us about someone who possibly could have been in control of that glove. And how it works. Now, I thought at first that perhaps the way the flames are being stolen, I know not much about flame charm, but I know that fire needs three things. It needs a source, so say wood to burn, it needs the heat, and it needs air. I thought maybe they were stealing the heat, or the air. They were sucking the air out of it, because the source is still there. And I think, yes, they've stolen the heat, because that man's body heat was also completely stolen. Now, the figure that could be controlling the glove, did we get a name?
No.
Don't believe
We got
so.
a name for his patron Lightborn, but not exactly a name for the. We just know.
Kieran
We just know that they're.
Kieran will butt in. Like I said, I know a bit about history. I've looked into Lyona myself, so I knew that fairy tale.
Very nice.
Well, if this is the king's brother.
Yeah, would I not know the king's brother?
Yeah, wouldn't we?
Personally,
You wouldn't actually. In fact, Caitlin, you were unaware that the king had a brother.
Yeah, eat shit, Caitlin.
So this is.
Yeah, Caitlin, what the
king
fuck?
never even had a brother.
Would this not be common knowledge to a person living in Lyona?
Well, that's just what he explained. No, it's not. We didn't know this.
I know, that's in character.
I
don't know.
I
It's
didn't
not.
know the king had a brother either, though I've mostly been looking into like the past and stuff.
All I know about Lino is that it's the City of Flames.
Alright, now part of me wants to tell the king about this and that who is trying to kill him, but if there's If the residents of Lyono didn't even know that the king had a brother, that must be for a reason. So if we know, that might be putting us at risk.
I think the king knows a lot more than we do.
Clearly.
And maybe he's hiding some things.
Should we tell him about all of this, or should we keep it to ourselves for now?
I think we pay him a visit.
I reckon we've got a full plate. Well, we should turn around. Leave this place behind.
I think...
I also agree with that.
I don't know. I want to stay and help these people, but we do have a lot to do.
I mean, all the culture I've looked into is, well, my studies in history, because history's pretty cool. But
it is.
All of that loss seems kind of a waste. I mean, this place is awesome, right? I don't want that to be gone.
Nobody does.
What if the king can help us? I mean, Caitlin, you agree, right?
I don't know.
You don't know. Usually you're the one who's known most about the city.
The fact is...
If he wanted to help, he could have led with the knowledge of his brother. Seeing as he knew who the assailant was, this seemed like pretty important information.
Maybe he had his reasons?
Not very good ones, I suppose.
Everyone has
the guard's still in the room with us.
You can't know that. His reasons can be anything. This is a political case.
Still, if
I mean, how good would it look for the king if his brother stole the fire of the city? Of course he would keep that under wraps.
Right, we should pay him a visit and ask him at the very least.
Okay. I think he's got a point. I don't think we should just leave. Because although we have a lot to do, I think the people here deserve at least to know what's going on. And at least to be helped.
Those poor kids.
So are we going?
Absolutely.
To have audience with the king. In trying times like this, obviously it's a bit harder to talk to the king. However, with the favor of the Blazing Guard from your platoon that you followed and helped, I'd say one of them is able to arrange something. As they do also, the Blazing Guard stays with the king quite closely in order to guard and protect. It's noon, or yeah, it's nearing closer to the end of the day. The sun setting in the distance. I'll put on some different music.
While we make our way to the king, Caitlin's gonna buy a rather fancy bottle of wine and put a little flower pin kind of like on the label or something like that.
Absolutely. As you make it, the actual, well, being led there is a bit of a blur. You are led through multiple hallways and corridors of this, not palace, but large building. Not really allowed to look anywhere except the place you're going and such. It's secretive. But and I'll pick out some music. I do like Church Mouse Streets, but it doesn't really fit this, so I'll go for Freebooter again.
Freebird.
Before they go in or anything, Caitlin notes, when we enter, make sure to bow and understand that there's some tradition to talking to the king. I've never talked to him myself.
Of course, I'm no fool. I don't think any of us are.
Caitlin looks at Kieran as his old says this.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
I researched the traditions of this place too. I told you, I like history.
Caitlin, Lyra kind of nudges Caitlin's shoulder. He's like, "Hey, the kid's smart. Don't do that."
If you've looked into it, Kieran, where's your gift?
I didn't have time to pick one up.
I'll present one in all of our names.
Okay. Moving into this room.
Yeah.
Place yourselves here.
Mune scoffs at the thought of like bowing to a noble, but doesn't raise any issue.
Kieran
I
instantly.
set my sheet on screen.
Kieran instantly moving in before you guys. Instantly bows with his hands down behind his back. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, King.
Lyric does the same.
Caitlin does, as is tradition.
The king himself is looking out the window, just sitting there or standing there, as his head turns back to you. You must be the civilians who followed with the platoon to the cave, no? I was told before you arrived.
We are. Caitlin, as she speaks, takes a bottle out of her purse. As thanks for your audience and continued protection of the city, I offer this gift to you as our king.
He grabs the his gloved hand grabs the bottle. I appreciate your gift dearly. Please, though, don't be so courteous. We're just having a chat. But he does accept the gift.
Tradition matters.
He does accept the gift. Walking over to the table, where he sets down a few glasses, and pours everyone from a glass from the bottle. Please make yourselves somewhat at home.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
Kieran, very, 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 very gleefully, will sit down and grab a glass.
Is this wine?
It's
Kieran? No.
Wait, this is the wine that Caitlin got, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it's very. Go ahead. You go ahead first.
Lyric takes the glass from. He's like, no, don't do that.
I will not lock my token to a grid.
Sorry, maybe you shouldn't
I'll
be drinking alcohol.
Mune is actually sizzling right now. He is super bothered by this. He is shaking in his chair, teeth gritted.
What? By being around a noble?
The king of Leono.
Being around a king.
The king of Leono is
Why
going
is
to regard
Panther
you
still back
all.
there?
Looking just across the room. I must truly thank you for assisting in this mission, and even more so, saving one of our own. I believe that platoon to have been lost.
Well,
Though
somewhat.
most of them could not be brought back, it brings me great pleasure to know that one person could be saved. I will pay them a visit personally once the time arrives. But please, do enjoy your drinks.
The silence is deafening.
Caitlin, do you want to do the talking?
Okay. Your lordship.
Speak.
We'd like to investigate this issue further, more than as civilians and volunteers.
I
We've
understand.
come upon the knowledge that it is likely your brother who had taken the flame. Though we don't know this for certain, we'd like you to enlighten us if possible.
The king though obviously his head a ball of fire, he does audibly sigh. Yes, I believe I assumed as much. As he walks back over to the window, gazing out of it.
Or farming.
I suppose I should share the whole story with you all, though know that I do not... Well, I haven't kept my brother a secret as a form of treachery.
Another monologue, Jack.
I have not kept my brother's secret as a form of treachery, but as it was needed. As we were young lads, our father wished for us to undergo the kingship ritual. You are all foreigners except for you, my lady, though I do good to tell you all the kingship ritual regardless. The Grand Flame itself is the source of the kingship ritual. The would-be king must walk into the flame and resist the pain that comes with that to be bestowed with the royalty of being a king. My brother was my successor, or my father's successor. He walked into the fire and flinched, and it burnt him. It burnt me too, but I knew that I had to endure the pain for my people. My brother could not endure that pain. He was rejected by the fire. And he left, just like that. Ran away. I tried to stop him. And then, after I became king myself, I sent a platoon to try and recover him. Because I truly do want the best for him, but this was many years ago. For some reason, he has now returned.
We believe he's also the one who wiped out the platoon.
That would make sense. I don't know what he's planning with the flame, but one can assume it's a vengeance. That would make the most sense, no?
We think so.
You know, the kingship ritual itself, it is not expected to, well, succeed every time, but I think he took it to heart. I don't know if he sees himself as too weak or if he sees the city as traitors. My brother, Prometheus. Regardless, what I do know is that he wants something malicious, and he's here to settle his debts. If you do truly wish to help, then I will accept that help gracefully.
Caitlin pulls that golden bottle of ink out from before, and she says, I personally have already accepted and dedicated myself to this. And she just drops a single drop of ink onto her finger, which turns red, and she expects that the king would know exactly what that means.
Mm-hmm. The king, nodding solemnly. Understood. Then I am truly in your debt. Should you find my brother and recover the flame, I will grant anything within my power. This city is the one thing I truly care for. I would do anything to satisfy the people.
Well, if we are to recover the gauntlet, how would we recover the flame?
The Gauntlet of Dolos. I suspected, no, knew that's what it was. Dolos, though I suspect you may have already been told, was a child of the first king. A Lightborn. After being rejected, he ran off. Much alike Prometheus then. This is a reflection of the same story, I suppose. Dolos never returned, however, but he crafted that gauntlet and left it in the cave. I suppose Prometheus was the first to find it, then. Using the power of a previous exile to fuel the power of a current exile.
Your lordship,
Yes.
would you know if that glove could suppress the heat drawn on Celestials?
Dolos himself was a Lightborn, a step below. A Lightborn could not hope to stand against a Celestial. At least not alone. So a relic made by a Lightborn? No, I don't think.
and by that end, couldn't suppress the blood of a Celestial.
No.
Thank you. With that knowledge... What the fuck? With that knowledge, I will apprehend him.
Would it... I know this might sound a little bit strange to ask, but... if we're talking about limits, what could it do to an Edenkite?
I know naught about the resilience of Edenkites. They fled a while ago. I never met one personally. I can't tell you. Know, though, that the power of the Grand Flame, which has been absorbed into the gauntlet, is volatile. It is powerful. It has kept the snow around our city at bay for years upon years since its founding. For, well, a great long while. It is a powerful fire. One of the most powerful fires. It has the capability, if released, to burn anything in its path to ashes. We, in Lyono, see fire as a means to protect and to ward. But my brother clearly sees it as a way to burn.
Fry.
Fry!
We were doing so well.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
As the king
I don't
steps
think we
back,
failed.
and such, he must be apprehended for his actions. I've tried to do anything for him, because I do. As my brother, I do love him, but he's committed a sin against the city. Do you have any further questions? I fear I must muse to myself for a while.
If
I have
you
one.
don't-
Gone.
Do you remember, or have you even heard of the storm that passed by Hagos a while back?
The storms have been occurring here too, though mostly outside of the city. I have heard reports of storms, though. Lyono itself is warded in such a way where storms are unlikely to survive very long within the borders.
Right. Do you think your brother could have done all this by himself? Obviously not.
Stealing the flame... well, the gauntlet is powerful. I do not know where he gained such power. The day he escaped, he didn't have the power to fight, really. I mean, he flinched during the ritual. I don't know what he's gained out there in the wastes, but he's more powerful than before. These years have done something to him.
Okay. I'm gonna lay out a plan on the table here. So, if we were to intercept your brother's plans, what do you think the odds are that there will be someone there to stop us, to interrupt us? I think very high.
I cannot say. I wouldn't know. But I know I know my brother will be against you.
Right.
Don't believe there's any reasoning left to be done.
So we're going after your brother now, right? I believe we should assign more manpower to us, more guards.
I, as the King of Lyono, hereby pronounce you all honorary members of the Blazing Guard. You will work for me officially now, for as long as it takes.
So collapse.
I would just like to ask one more question, if you'd be willing to divulge.
Of course.
I'm
in your
what?
debt at this point.
Please, it's nothing. We owe it to you. What exactly is the Grand Flame? I mean, how was it born, or whatnot?
That I do not know. It's been with us since the founding of the city. It is its backbone. But I'm not aware of its creation, its inception. Conception, not its inception. What am I talking about? It's conception.
Is that in character?
Yeah, sure, he says that in character.
Is that private record?
Regardless, as he walks forward, and he stretches out his hand to shake all of your hands, just one by one.
Hey, he left his face behind.
God.
Why is Plains still over there?
Hudson didn't want to enter the room.
Ah, okay.
Caitlin, he reaches out to shake your hand. You accept?
Of course.
Isolde.
Yep. Isolde puts her gloves on. With a small smirk, reaches out.
Vesca.
Yep.
Lyric.
Lyric gladly takes his hand.
Kieran very gladly, shakes his hand, kind of enthusiastically.
Moonay.
It is an honor to meet you.
Can I sense motive?
Sure, as he goes to reach and shake your hand.
Soul's just watching Moonay give the king
roll
biggest
evil
stink eye.
initiative?
Pardon?
No comment.
Planson?
And what if the king rolled evil initiative?
Yeah, would this king roll evil initiative? That's what you're trying to find out.
Let me check.
Yeah. Munay's hand is shaking, in anger, as he shakes
Normal initiative.
Kolosi's hand.
Not odd.
I mean, I don't know anyone who would roll evil initiative, so...
Yeah, why is he rolling initiative? Is he trying to fight us?
No.
Is he stupid?
Alright, let's roll initiative.
Well, I want to be
Fighting.
respectful, so I'm gonna roll for lawful initiative.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Yeah, can I want to know, if there's anything up about him, so,
Neutral.
You guys are actually the worst.
You already rolled sense motive.
That's a nat 20.
Perception too.
How did it break? How did it break?
Good work.
Whatever. You rolled. You already rolled sense motive, and I'm gonna say no comment.
Yeah.
Do you shake
But what
his
if,
hand?
is he neutral?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do you shake his hand?
Sorry. Oh, I fixed it. Okay. Yes, I shake his hand very reluctantly.
As he steps back, very well. The Blazing Guard will come to you with your next objective within the coming days, but please do make yourselves at home whichever way you can.
Oh.
I apologize, but I believe I must muse to myself for a while.
Yeah. So it's gonna go call for the maids in the castle.
Good luck.
Thank you for attending us.
Of course. Please, the pleasure is mine. As he...
Are we staying here?
No, you are not staying in the royal palace. I want to make that clear.
Oh.
That shit is not happening. We're not that. We're not that
yet.
Close. We're not that close yet.
Come on, we're doing all this, bro.
As I'd say, you are all escorted out. Moving back to the streets of Lyono, as on a closing note, Lyric.
Oh no.
You in the streets, and I'll back here. In the streets, you do spot behind you. Actually, do a perception check.
Oh, I'm good at that. I am looking.
Terrifying.
Yep, that's... I vouch. That's looking.
Gazing behind you. Or actually, no, we're gonna do it like this. As you lot are walking to wherever you would be, if it would be, I assume, Caitlin's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lyric brushing against your shoulder and leaning towards your ear. Best be more careful, Lyric. It's the same
Lyric.
person you met behind the church that one time. I believe they've already spotted you once.
Aeneas was his name?
Nereus.
Nereus. Should have known
Though
that.
you are not given the opening to respond as he quickly brushes past your shoulder and walks away as if he never spoke to you.
Lyric, you got a look on your face. You okay?
I'm fine. Just thinking about all this.
Alright.
And that, my friends, will mark the end of today's session.
The Edenkites are still calling.
Yay!
Bye, stream.